Hey, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome. Welcome. I just got in the house not too long ago. I had to hurry up and freshen up before I came on here. But thank y'all for being here. I see people falling into the chat. Let me take a couple minutes to say hello. How y'all doing this evening? Still got my phone just dinging and doing things. Let me see who all's in here. This, everybody know pretty much, but if you don't know, if you're new here, I'm Solomon Savoy. I got my wife Shannon contact information down at the bottom. She's setting up a group coaching program. Well, she set it up. I say she's setting it up. It actually starts next month. It's an 8-week program. I know she still have seats available. She's going to be putting it in the chat. So if you want to be a part of that, or if you want to sign up for her, for any one of her programs, you can go to northfreeliving.com, mentioned right there. We have Alan B in here. I caught some in the room yesterday when he was on Clubhouse. And Shannon is also on Clubhouse every Tuesday. Alan B is on Clubhouse every Monday. Yeah, just doing a lot of good things over here. But thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for tuning in. So Shannon just put it, let me catch it. Hold on, let me catch it in the chat so I can at least get it on the screen. So that's what I'm just talking about. Join her group coaching program. She have it set up and everything. So if you want to join and be a part of that, it's for the women. Sign up, you know what I'm saying? And then, go to her website and everything. She has everything set up. You can email support at northfreeliving.com and check that out as well. So we got a lot of great things going on around here. Like, we're always big on support and supporting people. Things that's going on in the community. So, it's always awesome to be a part of that. So let's see who all in here. Let me see. Let me check out. Let's see who's in here. I know I seen Brother Rizzo in here. Hey, how you doing, Brother Rizzo? How you doing, Stephanie Burt? Welcome. Let me see. Power Dynamics for Life. How you doing, sister? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Shannon L. I see you in the chat as well. I was just looking at the number, tell you a quick story. So you look at when I started on YouTube, a lot of people start, whether it's a business, YouTube, whatever it is. You got to remember when you start something like this, like a YouTube or, even your TikTok or whatever, we all start at the same number, which is 0. So the thing about it that you got to realize is you have to be consistent with your message and also consistent with your time and consistent with who you are as a person. What I mean by that has nothing to do with what I'm talking about tonight, but God just put this on my heart just to say it. Because sometimes I think we start things and we don't finish them. So we might be at a job and, you came in the door the first day and you said you was going to, become the supervisor or maybe get into a management role, but, life happens and things happen and narcissists happen, of course, in the workplace as well. And things happen and we never actually fulfill that vision or that dream that we had. But see, here on YouTube, say I have a vision and everything, some goals, I should say, not a vision, but some goals that I want to achieve. But to achieve those goals, I have to be consistent. So you have to realize that being consistent, even on YouTube, when nobody know who you are, see, I could have stopped when we first started. Shannon and myself, I seen Joy. Hey, how you doing, sis? Hey, how you doing, Kristen Pilkle? Kimberly Yinko, thank y'all for joining. Lyricist, hey, how you doing, sister? So you got to realize, Alan B, how you doing? So you got to realize that, sometimes when you start these things, we starting really on faith. And then from faith, we stepping out on faith that started, whether it's a business or YouTube or whatever. But then past that, you got to be consistent. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm being consistent. So you see me putting in work, putting in the lives every week. And if you was with me last year, I was going live every Wednesday and every Friday. But that started to burn me out. So I was like, okay, let me, I talked to Shannon and I was like, let's pull back. I still can give a great show. And if you notice, when I pulled back, the show, well, I say the show, the show, the live, whatever you want to call it, actually changed. And you started getting more of myself. See, you can't stretch yourself too thin. I think a lot of times we'll stretch ourselves too thin trying to do this and trying to do that, trying to take care of this, take care of that. But yet and still, see, Shannon and I have this conversation all the time. And the thing is, people always like to say that, I'm multitasking. I don't believe in multitasking. I'm going to tell you why. The reason why I don't believe in multitasking, because you tasking out to do 20 things, I guarantee probably, 17, maybe 16, if it's a good day, of those things won't get done with 100% attention. Listen to me. So when I pulled back off that Friday and started doing my Wednesday show, like I say, the show started to shift and We started to laugh even more. We started to, vibe even more. And the show actually, by not forcing myself to do that live on Friday, the show is starting to take off even more now. We're getting more subscribers and things are starting to happen. That's because of you. But what I'm saying is sometimes you're thinking you're doing more by doing more, if that makes sense. But sometimes you can do less and still do more. I don't know if I'm making sense. If you understand what I'm saying, I'm going to say it again. See, sometimes you think by doing more, you're getting more accomplished. Let me say it that way. But sometimes you can do less and still get more accomplished. So just think about what I'm saying in the workplace, or if you got your own business, or if you whatever you're doing, sometimes just do a little less and you'll get more accomplished in the long run. You can actually check out, you can check out things that's going on. So that's all I wanted to say. Like I said, it has nothing to do with the message, but I don't know. God just put it on my heart to say it. I didn't know I was gonna say that, but you got to realize that sometimes, these things happen and you multitask. People always say multitask. I don't try to multitask. I don't. I'm gonna do one thing. Now I might start a couple of things, like when I'm cooking, I can put something on and put something else on, but at the end of it, I gotta pay attention to my main meal, because if I don't, what'll happen is my main meal will burn. Yeah, the rice go cook because it's in a rice cooker, so it's going on its own. The string beans might cook, but if I'm not paying attention to them, they go burn. So that's why I don't believe in multitasking. That's just my thing. How you doing, Kristen Pilkle? That's just my take on that. Nothing to do with the message, but I just figured I had to say it. So stop stressing yourself out. Stop weighing yourself thin, trying to do all these different things, keeping up with society. They tell you got to do this and do that. Do what God told you to do and tell the people in society, hey, do you, and I'm going to do me over here. And that's all I got to say about that. But again, hey, man, thank y'all for being here. God bless y'all. Hey, how you doing, Jasmine Henry? She said, what about when you cook gumbo? Well, gumbo go all into one pot. So, I can just stay, in that one pot and stay focused on that one pot. But everything is dumped into there. Same thing with my YouTube. So I'm focusing on Wednesday night instead of focusing on Wednesday and Friday. See, if I was making gumbo and etouffee, my etouffee might burn because you got to stir it a lot. But I put my gumbo in one pot. I love doing analogies. I can focus on the gumbo because it's all in one pot. I can put my rice in the rice cooker and I'm good to go. So that's the thing about that. Hey, how you doing, Mickey Wells? Welcome. Tony Capers, how you doing? How y'all doing? We're just having a little discussion, talking about food as usual. But it was actually an analogy this time, so it wasn't just me talking about food. Let me see. Did I miss anybody? No, I probably did. Let me see. Let me scroll up a little bit. I thought I caught everybody. I might have not. Lyricist, how you doing? I know your album, you dropped another. Lyricist out there busy. She putting in work. I think I caught everybody. If I didn't catch you, hey, put something in the chat. I don't want to scroll back too far because then I'll be way back up in the top. But if I miss you, put something in the chat. Like the video as you come in. It just helps out. Thank you for that, Shannon. Help out. Hey, how you doing? Bright like a diamond. Welcome. Thank you for being here. You ain't missed anything. We ain't even started doing nothing yet. Not yet. But how y'all doing, man? I want to know how y'all doing. Y'all doing good? You had a good day? It's Wednesday, middle of the week. You didn't got past Monday, almost coming to Friday. So how y'all doing? I'm doing great, actually. I'm actually doing great. Actually, since we started talking about food, since Jasmine brought up gumbo, I actually just ate some fried alligator a while ago. Real good. If you never had fried alligator, I don't know what to tell you, but I just had some fried alligator and French fries, so I'm actually full. So I can go all night. I won't, but I'm just saying. I can, but I won't. But yeah, I just ate, so I'm good. Oh, let me see. Hold on. I see Kristen just said something. She said, God got me a place to live right down the street from the grandbaby. So blessed. Amen. See, y'all need to be throwing some flames in the chat. Put some praying hands in the chat. How you doing, Dr. G? How you doing? See, things like that is what I love. I love seeing like stuff like that in the chat. Because see, God, some of y'all and even me, we pray about all these big things. And that's cool. But it's the smaller things like a place that's next to your grandbabies. Praying for your light bill to, have the money to pay it. So it's a lot of things that are going on. So we should be celebrating in the chat. God is always up to something. I can take it. He's always up to something. So God bless you, Kristen. Thank you for sharing that with us. Always something good to go on. Let me see what else we got in here. Lyrics to say, I used to wear myself out multitasking, but you're right. Focus on one thing at a time. Yeah. A lot of people I still hear it. I hear, especially when I was in corporate America, people used to always say, oh, I'm multitasking. And see, I was a regional safety manager. How you doing, Judy Mills? I would go in, let's say I had 10 tasks. I would start on task 1 and I would finish my 10 tasks. Them, they multitasking. Let's say we had a week to do it. I finished a day early. They still multitasking on Friday. So make that make sense. I'm not making this up. Just think about what I'm saying. We both had 10 things to do. I got finished on Thursday, maybe Wednesday if I push myself, but I wasn't multitasking. I was doing one at a time. They multitasking and still have 5 or 6 things to do on Friday. But people think multitasking really works. Hey, if it works for you, hey, go ahead. I'm just saying it doesn't work for me. I'm not the multitasking. I'm going to do one at a time and keep on moving. And, you know, it's just the way I rock. But, yeah. Let me see what else we got in here. What else we say? What else we got in here? I'm just scrolling through, looking. Did Dr. G say I'm sleepy? Hey, you got to wake up, Dr. G. You probably do a little laughing, so you got to wake up a little bit. Baby says hello and good night. Hey, how you doing? Good night. Yeah, you got to wake up. But y'all, this message, matter of fact, well, hold on. Let me do this. Hold on. I know y'all know the message here for tonight because when y'all came in. So this is a message what we're doing tonight. Why they need you. Talking about the narcissist. Why they need you. Why they need you. Hey, how you doing, Leilani? Welcome. But my message for next week, if you ain't seen, you'll see it at the end when this one goes out. But I just want to share it. I'm doing things different with my thumbnail, but I want to share this message. And I can explain if you want me to explain it, but it's thank God for the attack of the narcissist. I know y'all like, wait, what you mean? Thank God for the attack. I'll explain that next week. I'll go into great detail. God gave me this message, but I explain it. I love it already. I ain't even wrote the stuff up yet, but you got to realize sometime when the enemy attacks you, it's for a reason. And you also come out stronger from that attack. You learn things from the attack. So the attack is not always bad. People like to say that the attack is all bad. It's not all bad. I'm not saying it ain't bad. It is bad, but it's not all bad is what I'm saying. So just think about that. But that's the message for next week. Thank God for the attack of the narcissist. So yeah, that's what we're going with next week. That's what we're going with next week. Hey, I'm back. That's what we're going with next week. So be on the lookout for that one. And, you know, if you ain't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Like the videos. Support the other channels in here like Joy, Pink Girl Teachers. Always phenomenal. My sister, always phenomenal. Every Sunday, 6:15. Check her community tab. Shannon always live on Saturdays, 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. Check her out. Rizzo's in the chat. Rizzo Protector Group. He has his own business. So if you know, going through court or got somebody that's in a crazy situation, like accused of, you know, murder or something like that, and they didn't do it, that's the man you want to call. He also has a podcast, Light 'em Up Podcast with Philip Rizzo. You want to subscribe to that brother podcast and learn from him. And like I said, if you're in a court case and in a sticky situation, that's the brother to help you get out of that sticky situation. We also got Alan B in the house. He's live on Clubhouse every Monday, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time as well. And Dr. G, Mina G, she's also on Clubhouse as well. So follow these people. Lyricist has a couple of albums out. You know, Telsha usually in here as well. So check out Telsha, the T on MPD and relationship. Check her out. Sister always live every Thursday. Phenomenal message last week. Phenomenal message every week. And Joy actually coined this as Bond Week, and I'm with her. I agree with her. Bond Week starts out with Joy on Sunday, and we just go through all the way to Saturday. So Sunday you got something. Monday you got something. Tuesday you got something. Wednesday you have something. Thursday you have something. Friday, I think Joy actually does something with the women at nighttime, and then Saturday Shannon live. So you covered every day of the week, and plus we got a bunch of videos. If you want to go watch old videos, you got all that as well. So we got you covered over here if you want to check out those videos. I like my little graphics up. Hold on, I ain't seen them. Where they at? Huh? That's weird. They didn't move them out the way. No. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm looking at the background. I'm like, hey, it's all black. It's all black. So yeah, Bond Week is what we call it over here. So pay attention to that. Let me put the chat on the screen, make this a little bit easier so I can see it while I'm talking. All right, let's get started with this one. I already told you all about Shannon stuff. This is my stuff. You want to follow me on TikTok and, you know, my website and all those things. This one is Shannon t-shirt. She has a bunch of t-shirts. I told you I'm doing a redesign. I ain't did it yet, but I'm doing a redesign. So when I do that, I'll start wearing some of my shirts. If you want to purchase those shirts, we'll have those for you as well. So follow me on all that. What the Rizzo say? He say, thank you so much, Brother Saul. God's grace and peace be with you for your grace and generous plug. Always, brother. Always. I got you. If you're dealing with domestic violence, this is to my brothers and sisters. This is the number 1-800-799-SAFE 7233. If you're dealing with it, I don't care if you're a man, if you're 6'5", it doesn't matter. Men deal with domestic violence as well. We know our sisters deal with it. So save that number. You also have a website you can check out as well. Let's get into this one. Let's get into this one, family. So why narcissists need you to feel bad about yourself? That's what this is called. Why narcissists need you to feel. See, they need you to feel bad about yourself. And it's for reasons, not a reason. It's for reasons. It's, strings attached. I didn't talk about this before. The narcissists, everything they do has strings attached. This is no different. This is an evil tactic of an evil being that does evil things. Try saying that 3 times fast. They just evil, y'all. That's all I'm saying. I say it all to say these jolly jokers, that's our word over here for this month at least. Maybe next month too, I don't know. But these jolly jokers are evil. And we know who we're talking about. We're talking about the narcissist. So let's get into this one. So, I like to break everything down and make sure, hey, how you doing, Carmen? Good evening. Good evening. Welcome. Make sure we all on the same page. So feeling, what is a feeling? Feeling is an emotional state or reaction, a belief, especially a vague or irrational one. There's 2 different meanings that I was able to pull. Just Google it, to get a proper definition. So again, feeling is an emotional state or reaction, also a belief, especially a vague or irrational one. See, the narcissists have you more on that second part. When you think about it, they want you to believe that what they're telling you is real. They want you to feel a certain type of way when they do certain type of things to you. I'm not trying to rhyme. I'm just trying to tell you a story about a narcissist. So narcissist belief and an empath belief is 2 totally different things. Well, I could go out on a limb and say a narcissist belief and a belief of other people is probably 2 different things because they believe differently. It might have something to do with the person they worship, which is God, with the little g, which is Satan. I done said this before. We worship 2 different gods. That's why I don't trust celebrities and people like that say when they, they get their award and they stand up there and say, they got their Oscar or Grammy, whatever, and they say, I want to thank God, and their whole song is full of curse words, or they movie, they out there doing weird stuff and all this craziness. And the first thing they say, they want to thank God, and they just got arrested last night for beating their wife. Make that make sense? But I'm not talking about celebrities today. You want to check out that video? I got a video called Hollyweird. Go check that one out. I did 2 of them. Go check them out after this one. Go check it out if you want to hear about Hollyweird. I might be doing another one because there's so much stuff to talk about in Hollyweird. When I did that first one, I was like, oh, it's so much stuff to talk about. So I probably continue doing Hollyweird. You might get, I don't know how many shows out of there. How you doing, Carl Kruger? Welcome. So the thing you got to realize is a narcissist wants you to believe, and then it's vague. So vague, it doesn't really have no substance to it. So, it's more irrational. So that's the feeling they want you to have. Basically, they don't want you to believe yourself. Make that make sense. How you don't believe yourself? But narcissists are into brainwashing and they're real good at it. So you got to realize that when you're with a narcissist, and people always ask this too, well, how long is it going to take for me to get healed? How long is it going to take? I told you before, I cannot tell you how long that's going to take because it depends on how many years you're with that jolly joker. See, if you was with them 2 years, it might take you 4 years to heal, or it might take 6, depending on what happened in those 2 years. So don't think just because somebody been with them 2 years compared to the person that been with them 20 years that they got it off easy. No, they had a shorter time, but demonic is demonic. I don't care if it's 2 years, 2 months, or 20 years. It's still demonic. It can do a lot of things in 2 years, especially if you're dealing with a witch or a warlock. That's even deeper on, check out my video about that too. I try to do videos about everything, about witches and warlocks, because those evil people like to put spells on you and curses and do all these hexes and all these different things. See, I'm from Louisiana, so I didn't talk about this before. See, you go down to New Orleans, they have a lot of voodoo shops all up down Bourbon Street, Canal. Well, I don't think they're on Canal. I don't remember selling, but I know they up and down Bourbon Street over by the French Quarter. You never been to New Orleans, you ain't gonna know what I'm talking about, but you know what a voodoo shop is. And these people have voodoo shops. So when you walk into the voodoo shop, and I've never walked into one because I think it's evil, so I'm not going to walk into it. But they have, I've seen videos and stuff. So they have voodoo dolls. They have potions. So you'll see love potions and different spells and curses. They got books and stuff. So think about what I'm saying. And I'm not talking about New Orleans as an evil place. I love New Orleans. I love to go visit. I don't want to live there. But what I'm telling you is, when you're dealing with some of these narcissists, they don't have to be from New Orleans, Louisiana to cast a spell on you, because some of these jokers on Google and YouTube and TikTok learning how to be evil witches and evil warlocks, and they hate you so much that they're trying to cast a spell on you so you cannot leave them. So that's why the narcissists need you to feel bad about yourself. See, if you feel bad about yourself and the spell is working and it's doing what it's supposed to do, see, they'll have you for years and years and years. I don't know about you, but that's evil. That's like real evil. It's like, you don't love me, you hate me, but you don't want to see me with nobody else. So therefore, you trick me and you bait me in and you put spells on me because you don't want nobody else. So when one of these jolly jokers, male or female, tell you something like, you'll never, I don't want you to be with nobody else, or things like that, you might want to pay attention to that. They're not just telling you that just to say it. These jolly jokers, when they say stuff like that, they looking to do something evil. That means they're going to take your life and take their life. So that's why I put that number up there for domestic violence, because domestic violence is real. Violence is real. Narcissist abuse is real. I know people still thinking narcissist abuse isn't real, whatever. But the thing is, you got to realize that when domestic violence begins, and then when it starts to escalate, and when you have these people doing voodoo and spells and doing all this weird stuff, you might want to start paying attention, and you might want to pack your bag. We talked about a go bag before. You might want to pack your go bag. You start feeling bad. You wake up. You know how you wake up and you don't want to go to work? But what about when you wake up or when you go to sleep, you don't want to be next to the person you're laying next to? Let that sink in. You don't want to be next to the person you sleeping with. That's on a whole different level. I mean, every night. Alan B will tell you. I can tell you. Some of y'all can tell me in the chat the same thing. When you lay down, or even when you come home, you sit in a car, you don't even want to go home. So what I'm trying to get you to realize is, if it's to that extreme, you might want to exit stage left. You might want to leave. You might want to pack your bag. You might want to get your children. You might want to do a lot of things, and you probably should. Now, am I telling you to go get a divorce? No, I'm not an advocate for divorce, but I am an advocate for somebody that's getting abused and neglected at home. And when you wake up and this goofball staring at you, it's 3 o'clock in the morning, that's demonic and that's weird, and they probably into some other. I'm just saying. When somebody love another person, that's different. But when the person just laying next to you and you sleep and you wake up and joker like right here looking at you, or they going through your phone or in your purse and all this other stuff. Hey, how you doing, Andrea? Welcome. Or they going through your purse and stealing your money and stealing your credit card, empty your bank account. To my brothers and sisters, stop thinking that you can change this person. This person is an adult. They're not a 2-year-old that you can train and get them to learn things. They 25, 35, 45, some of them 85. Let's just be real, because narcissists get worse with age. So what I'm trying to tell you is, stop thinking that you can change this person. Stop thinking that if you keep praying to God that something's going to happen. I know the church done told you that. Pray about it. Well, some of y'all been praying for 20 years and you still going home to abuse. So I don't understand how the pastor is telling you to pray about it and go home. He ain't talking to your husband, but he telling you to pray about it. He's a man. Yeah. Okay. But see, the narcissist, by them getting you to feel bad, see, it takes a group. And we talked about flying monkeys. We talked about enablers. So see, it's not just that one person that's doing it. And you got to realize the flying monkeys and enablers can be family members, your family members and theirs. It can be people that you work with. Hey, how you doing, MB Joes? It can be the church that you go to. The pastor can be a narcissist or a flying monkey as well. Because like I said, if you told him the story that you're getting abused at home and your husband doing this, or, fellas don't want to tell these things, but if you have gone to the pastor and try to tell him that your wife is abusive and he just told you to pray about it, it's going to be okay. You might want to find you another church. I can't tell you what church to go to, but I would be on Google and looking for other churches, or looking at something online before I step foot in that church again. Because obviously that church got their priorities all jacked up. I didn't talk about this before. See, when a narcissist got you feeling bad, it's so many things that take place. So you either lose weight or you gain weight. You eat more, you eat less. You look good or you look bad. Usually you're looking bad because, they draining you. They actually sucking you dry like a vacuum cleaner that's sucking dirt off the carpet. The narcissist is doing the same thing. And like Carmen just said, it's only going to get worse. It's not going to change. And I know people say, well, it's always calm before the storm, or it's always, it'll be bad before it get good. Who said that? Now, in certain situations, yeah, things do get bad before they get good. But in your relationship, if that's your husband, if that's your wife, that's your boyfriend or girlfriend, it shouldn't get worse before it get bad. Now, you might go through things. You might get laid off from your job. That ain't what I'm talking about. That's different. Those things happen. You might lose your job, get laid off, get fired. Okay, that happens. I'm not talking about that. That's things that happen in any relationship. I'm talking about when you pull up to the house and you see the car in the driveway and you're like, man, I don't feel like dealing with this today. Alan B, I know you're in here. Just think about that. You pull up, you see the car, and you go drive for another hour. And think about this. You didn't been at work. You didn't work the 12-hour shift. You pull up to your own house and you don't want to go inside. That's because the narcissist got you feeling bad. You don't even want to go to your own house where you pay bills at. I'm just saying. So when it escalates to that and it gets to that situation, to me, you got a decision to make. Life is all about choices. So you can choose option A or B. You can stay with it and keep praying and thinking you can change your husband or wife, or you can file for a divorce and move forward. I guess you got option C. I mean, I don't know what that would be, but I mean, life is all about choices. I'm just saying. So to me, knowing what I know now about narcissist abuse, and knowing how demonic they is, knowing how evil they are, and knowing the things they do, when you start feeling bad in your relationship, I mean, really feeling bad. I'm talking about every day. You're gonna have your bad days. I ain't talking about don't get like Simon saying if I got a bad day. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying you have a bad day or a bad. I'm not even talking about a bad month. I'm talking about the whole relationship is just bad. It's demonic. It's you don't want to go to sleep with this person in the bed. You don't want to go home to this person. You try to work extra shifts at work so you ain't got to go home. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You stay at work late. You tired. You didn't been to work at 7 a.m. Here it is 8 p.m. You're supposed to be off. You tell them you go work a double because you don't want to go home and deal with the arguments and the fighting and the fussing and the slamming of the doors and the throwing of the dishes. Maybe y'all not listening to me. Maybe I don't. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm the only one dealt with that. I know. It's all good. I don't mind sharing my stories. It might just be me. But the thing I'm telling you, what I'm trying to get you to realize is your peace and your sanity and your mind and your heart, all these things. See what Alan B just said? He said sex became a chore, no longer enjoyable. It felt like you got to do it. Like, at 7 p.m. I got to wash the dishes. Like he just said, sex became a chore. So you got to realize when it gets to that point where it's like a chore, you're not attracted to that person. Because all the evil is, it's not that you're just not attracted to them, they gain weight or lost weight. No, that's not what we're talking about. What we're talking about is the relationship has turned and went way left. It's all bad. You used to like their food and now you don't like their food no more. It's the same cooking, but it got a demonic taste to it. I know y'all like, what the heck is Solomon talking about? Well, just think about it, because you started dating this person and y'all dated for a few years, whatever the case is, you got engaged, you thought that was the one, and then all of a sudden, something changed in the atmosphere. You got married. Some people say you get married, people change. Maybe. Some people, since we adults, we talking about sex. Sometimes, you get married and they say you stop having sex. It happens. But that's not what we're talking about. What we're talking about is When you get married to one person, no, let me rephrase that. We're talking about when you date one person, but you get married to another. Let me explain. I ain't talking about two different people. I'm talking about the two-faced person is what I'm talking about. I'm talking about when you date Susan, I'm just going to use that name. You date Susan, then you turn around and marry Susan, but that's two different Susans. You got Susan and you got Suzette, but it's the same person, but one of them demonic, one of them all cool and, go to church with you all the time, cook for you, love and light, all this nice stuff. And then when you get married to them, now everything is arguments and slamming doors and plates getting thrown. And they want you to feel bad each and every day. You come home to just a house that's just ripped up. So think about what I'm saying. But if the narcissist can get to that point where you just feeling bad about yourself, they winning. They winning, and we cannot let them win. Cannot let them win. And I'll jump back into the chat in a little while. So feeling bad is more about them tricking you into believing you are not worthy. When you think about it, if they can trick you and get you to believe that you're not worthy, meaning nobody will ever love you, you're not pretty, you're not beautiful, you're not handsome, all those things, see, that's how they play on your emotions and your feelings and all those things. Because God don't have to trick you. The devil does. The devil has to trick you into believing something that's really not real. See, the devil is going to trick you in. You could be the most beautiful woman in the world. And we've seen it time and time again. Remember, what was that, Shannon? What was that? Miss America, whatever, jumped off the building or whatever in New York or whatever it was. Or whatever she was, Miss Universe, something. But think about it. I don't even know what the woman looked like, but I'm pretty sure she is Miss Universe or Miss America. I'm pretty sure she was a beautiful woman. But can you imagine somebody telling this woman day in and day out she's not pretty, even though she know deep down inside she is, but you start believing that, and you start wondering, like, man, maybe I'm not pretty. Maybe I'm not handsome. Maybe what he or she is saying, maybe it has some truth to it, because everybody don't tell me I'm beautiful. So you start believing what the narcissist is telling you. So therefore, when they start tricking you and getting you to believe those things, hey, how you doing, Serendipity Love? Welcome. You go be in for a rude awakening, because now your feelings are not even your own feelings, because the narcissists are in control of how you feel. I know you're like, what is this boy talking about? How you doing, Mary Jane? Welcome, welcome. Think about what I'm saying. So if you're not in control of your own emotions and your own feelings, and somebody got more control over it than you know what? Hold on. Let me go a little bit deeper. On the movie, I don't know if y'all ever seen Juice with Tupac and I can't think of that boy's name, the other guy. But anyway, Tupac was in a movie called Juice a long time ago, where they had a scene in the movie where it was him and they had 3 or 4 guys or whatever. I think he was talking to Q, if I'm not mistaken. What he told Q makes sense about what I'm talking about right now. See, what he said was, I have more control over your life than you do. Now, he was talking about, like taking a man's life with a gun. But when you think about what I'm saying, see, some of us, and I've been there, the narcissist has more control over your life than you do, which means, I don't want to be mean when I say this or anything. So if the narcissist has more control on what I mean is, Tupac and Omar, thank you for that power dynamic. Yes, Omar, that's the bar name. In that movie, go watch Juice, you'll see what I'm talking about. He said, I got more control of your life than you do. And the narcissist is basically the same doggone way. See, they got more control of your life than you do. And when I say your life, they're not just controlling your life, because remember, they didn't trick your mom and your daddy into thinking they nice. They didn't trick your brothers and sisters into thinking they real nice. They didn't trick the court systems and the police that thinking they nice. They know all these people up in these different positions, so everybody think they nice. But when they come home, like they just said in the chat, you got Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. So you got evil personified in your home, but then outside, as soon as they walk out the door, hey, how you doing, Billy? Hey, how you doing? How you doing, Bob? Hey, how y'all doing? They waving to the neighbors and cutting grass and talking about going golfing, and they come in the house and you got to call the 1-800 number, domestic violence hotline, because that's the same joker that's out there, shaking everybody's hand. The kid fall down in the street, they run over there and, go make sure they knee okay and stuff. That's that jolly joker. But when you come in the house, you're dealing with a total different person. But it's all a trick of the enemy. The narcissists want you to feel bad. They want you to always feel bad. Because if you're always feeling bad, think about if you're always feeling bad day in and day out, how it weighs on your mind, and you start to just go down deeper in depression, anxiety, and all these things. You just like, man, I can't win. I can't get ahead. So you start, and he gonna keep hitting you. Or the devil gonna kick you while you're down. So while you're down, he's steady kicking you and hitting you. And that's just the way the devil does. Same thing the narcissist does. Same thing. One and the same. So what you got to realize is narcissists live a vague life. Very vague. They don't have no substance. They don't have no substance. Just vague. Just, That's why they always got a copy off of you. They don't have original ideas or thoughts. They got a copy off you. They steal your stuff, your book idea, your t-shirt idea, your YouTube. They got people that's out there watching your YouTube and like, oh, I can do that. And they do the same thing because they have no original thoughts. At work, they stealing your ideas and turning it into management and taking, ask me how I know. They steal your ideas, turn it into management and act like it's their idea. Again, they need you to feel bad because if you feel bad, even at work, you might quit or you might do something stupid to get yourself fired. And then again, guess what? Guess who wins? The narcissist wins again. Because not only did they steal your ideas in the workplace and they got you to feel bad about yourself and get mad and they get you to explode in front of the group meeting, the vice president, the president of the company there. So they do these things on purpose because they want you to, hey, how you doing, Donna Buckley? Welcome. Thank you for being here. God bless you. So they want you to feel bad. They want you to do bad things because they can get you fired. See, you got to know the games of the narcissists to know how they play them. So they think by doing these things, getting under your skin, like we like to call it, if they do those things and then you go tell people and those same people really support the narcissist or they just don't believe you, well, now what just happened is you got the flying monkeys and the enablers. See, the narcissist has already gotten to them. How you doing, Ton? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Just so I'm late, y'all. But hey, you here. You right on time. Thank you for being here. So what you got to realize is these people that you think you trust are just, George talked about this before, bad apples. See, it used to be a saying that one bad apple don't ruin a bunch. But if you notice, if you got a basket of apples and one of those apples go bad, Joy broke this down too, and she's right. The other apples will start to go bad too because it's that rotten fruit that started to get that nasty. They turn black and moldy. It started doing it to the other apples if you don't catch it in time. And that's just how the narcissist is. That's just how flying monkeys are. That's just how enablers are. Because see, if the narcissist can penetrate into the group, okay, they like to sit on the outside and figure out who their target is. Once they figure out who the target is, they go after the target. Now, the target could be you, but it could be somebody else that can get to you. Again, they use all that for their gain, not yours. And then that's why, again, they want you to feel bad. So the narcissist needs you to feel bad about yourself because the more you feel bad and the more you hate your job or the more you hate your relationship or the more you hate whatever going on around you, they win it. They got you. So it's real. It's bad, actually. It's bad. I'll read a couple more. I'm going to jump in the chat. So when you're with a narcissist, you are running the race of your life. What I mean by that? See, if you don't catch on to this thing quick enough, which a lot of us didn't, you in for the fight of your life. Like, really, you are. So narcissists will have you in a situation where you fighting for your life, like really in the hospital. Or you fighting for your life spiritually because they done so many things to you. Go back to the witches and warlocks. Or they're having a situation where you're confused and you basically hate yourself, which go back to what I'm saying, why the narcissist needs you to feel bad about yourself. See, if you start hating yourself, and let's say you got children with the narcissist, they can use all that against you. I've seen it time and time again. They'll go in court, they'll tell their attorneys, well, she don't even love herself. I know she don't love the kids because look at the way she act, but it's all you acting that way because of them. But trying to get the people to believe you against the narcissist, oh, that's a whole different ball game right there. That's a whole different animal right there. So the narcissist plays these games to get you to feel bad about yourself. But it works in their favor because, like, let's take a house or a car, for example. That they get you to hate the situation so much or hate the house, and you just leave the house and be like, you know, we can just have the house. How many of y'all done said that you can just have the house? The narcissists, again, they got what they want. They wanted the house from jump. They just used you to get the house. Maybe their credit was bad. Maybe they didn't have enough money. Maybe they was just, I don't know, whatever was wrong with them. They used you to get the home. And then when they got the home, guess what? You the one without a house. Make that make sense. But see, that's just how these people do. So they got you feeling bad about a situation. You're like, man, I'm just leaving. You can have the house. And a lot of us have done that. I told you I did it. See, Kristen said I did. Donna said I did. I did it too. I mean, just have the house. But it worked out in my benefit in my situation. Let her have the house and I was able to buy my own. So it is what it is. But you got to realize that sometimes when these people got you feeling so bad, you're not thinking straight. You might not even talk to your attorney. You're just mad. You just want to get out of there. You can have the house. You can have the car. You can have all the furniture. I just want my life back. And that's because the narcissist had us feeling bad year after year after year, how long you was with them. So it becomes problematic. So you want to leave. Sad. I know it's sad. Evil how they work. But now that I know, oh, you can't get me like that again. It's going to be hard for a narcissist to come in and try to do something like that and think I'm going to give up. Like, nah. I literally just say, not my house. Go back to your mama house. She said, not my house. Go back to your mama house. That's what I'm talking about, literally. That's what I'm talking about. Go to your mama house. Go stay in the basement or something like that. Yeah, I'm with you on that one, lyricist. Nah, not my house. Bye. Bye, you got to go. You ain't got to stay. You ain't got to go to your mama house. You got to get out of here. You got to go. But that's how they do. That's how they do. Let me see. She said, very much confusing. They trick and twisted dealing with the yeah. It's very very evil how they do things. But the devil is the author of confusion and trickery. So think about it that way. So why wouldn't they be masters at tricking you or getting you to feel bad or confusion? They get it from their dad. They get it from their daddy. First Bible verse, 1 Corinthians 6:19-20. Or do you not know what your body is a temple? Or do you not know that your body is a temple of the Holy Spirit within you, whom you have from God? From God. So you are not your own, for you were bought with a price. So glorify God in your body. See, the reason why I put this verse in there, see, the narcissist wants you to feel bad. But see, when you realize that Jesus died for your sins, he paid the ultimate price. You got to realize that it's bigger than how he said, it's bigger than Nino Brown. It's bigger than the narcissist. It's bigger than the Satan. Than Satan. It's bigger than the person that you work with that's evil and all these things. It's bigger than all of that. It comes down to Jesus dying for your sins. It comes down to God being there for you 24/7. It comes down to a lot of things, but you got to realize and understand that, you know what, Jesus, he died for not just my family, he died for me as well. And he did that for a reason. So narcissists would even trick you, you know, we'd have people come through that was married to narcissists and they was pastors, so they'll even trick you in the Bible. Yeah, they'll do it. They'll do it real quick, fast, in a hurry. I have you reading Bible verses and they'll scramble that Bible all up and have you dazed and confused, not knowing what's going on. Yeah. One of those. So what you got to realize, and I know we don't like saying this, but it's the truth. Narcissists use you as supply and nothing more. They just want supply. When I say supply, it could be money. It could be just the way maybe you're a trophy wife. Maybe you're a trophy husband. Maybe they love the way you cook. It's a lot of different things, but they use you for something. And then when they no longer need you and they've got a new supply, and they move on. They through with you. Done. Finished. So they move on to the next. There's no need in staying married to you or nothing like that. They move on. I know that's hard to hear, but it's true. You ask anybody in the chat, once the narcissist is through with you, or they'll do with something that they call discard. And once they discard you, they leave the door open slightly, especially if you're the main supply. So they'll try to come back to you like later on or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how they do. That's just how they do. Just evil. Really, come on. I'm gonna jump back in the chat. It's not a long message right here. So, narcissists insult others to feel better about themselves. See, they'll insult you to make themselves feel better, i.e., they want you to feel bad about yourself. So all the insults, all the saying, you fat or you ugly or this and that, they do all that to get you to feel bad. But then they feel better by doing it. It's almost like a transference of energy. So they take out all the hate that they have and spew it out on you. And then once you start crying and upset or you mad and you leave the house, they sitting over there with a narc smirk laughing like they just did a good thing. But that's how an evil narcissist think. So they want you to be mad and disgusted and leave the house and all that stuff, like I just said, because now you're feeling bad about yourself. Now you don't want to be married to this person. And you probably go file for the divorce because you want to get out of there ASAP. Yeah. Narcissist. I tell you. Let me see what y'all talking about in the chat. Hold on. Let me turn this off right quick. Let me see. I can pop up on the screen better. Let's see. Let me scroll up a little bit. Kristen said, that's what he told me. I was like, what? He said he took me around fam because I look good. See what I'm saying? Trophy wife. They use you. These people do this. I know y'all, it's hard to believe. Like, man, nobody would do that. Yo, yes, they do. Take you around family because you look good. Not because they love you or none of that. No, because you look good. So I figure, my friends be like, oh, he got him a... Yeah. People are demonic. That's what they are. They're evil. Carl said, I wish they would move on. They will. At some point or sometime they will. But sometimes you might have to give them a little nudge, Carl. Because prayer, all the prayer in the world ain't going to change the narcissist. Sometimes you got to give them a little nudge. You might have to do something. So far as, I don't know the situation, but what I'm saying is, in general, you might have to file for a divorce. You might have to move out the house. You might have to separate. You might have to do some things because they need a little nudge. I'm just saying. Lyrics to say, so glad he gone. Bye-bye. Thank you, Lord. Amen to that. Amen to that. My sis Joy, I told you I check out Joy on Sunday. Joy be coming with it. I seen something pop up. Hey, how you doing, Tracy Campbell? Welcome. Stephanie Burr, how y'all doing? The duplicity is difficult, but that's your way out. Yeah, you gotta see. I was talking. Shannon was talking about this the other day. See, a lot of times the way the narcissists win, once they get you to feel bad, see, a lot of people don't want to start over, so they stay in narcissist abuse longer than what they need to because they don't want to start over. Think about that. And we all don't. I know I didn't want to start over either. You don't want to start over. Like, man, I got to start over again. But when they get you to feeling that bad, they got you trapped because you don't want to start over. It's like you comfortable being in a domestic violence situation. Are you comfortable being in a narcissistic abuse situation? You comfortable coming home to somebody that's going to curse you out and throw plates at you and hit you upside your head? It becomes comfortable because you got a fear of starting over. And I get it. But at the end of the day, I got to have my sanity and my peace. I'm going to have to start over because I can't continue doing what I'm doing with this person because I'm not getting nowhere. We're not getting nowhere. We're not vibing. And like Alan B mentioned, you're not having sex. You're not vibing. She probably cheating on you. You might have stepped out and cheated on them, whatever the case may be. At some point or sometime, you got to make a decision because, like Alan B just said, no more goofballs. Hey, how you doing, Impacted Mastery? Welcome. Shalom. You got to make a decision because, see, There's a saying. Death is in the power of the tongue. Death is also in the power of fists and guns and everything else. But what I'm saying is, see, if you hang around this person that's weighing you down day in and day out, that's destroying your character, that's destroying your life, you're going to die sooner than what you need to. If that makes sense. It should make sense, because they're killing you slowly. They're killing you softly, whatever word you want to use, but they are literally killing you. Now, they might not be drugging you or none of that. Some of them do that. Don't mean some of them, they drug. We didn't heard stories where they put stuff in your food and drug you and stuff like that. So some of them do that too. But what I'm saying is, some of them are doing things to wear you out. So you own high blood pressure pills. You own all these different medications, and you know your body is just out of whack because you were a wacko. There go our new word, Allenby. You were a wacko. You were a jolly joker. You were a wacko or goofball, whichever one. You were a wacko. So now this wacko has you in a situation where your body is out of whack. Your emotions is out of whack. Your feelings are out of whack. Everything is whacked out. You just like, man, I don't even know what's going on. You don't look yourself. You don't feel like yourself. Everything is just wrong. It's because you were the wacko. So the wacko, for y'all that don't know, y'all new here, the Narcs, we call them names over here. The wacko gonna have you in a situation where you gonna feel so bad. You gonna feel bad about yourself. You gonna feel bad about your marriage. You gonna feel bad about going to your mama house. You gonna feel bad about buying a new car. You gonna feel bad about going buy your own self clothes. You just gonna feel bad about anything you do, because you know if you do it for yourself, the narcissist gonna have something to say. See, a lot of us, we can just go out to the store and buy what we want if you're not in a narcissist situation. See, when you with a narcissist, it don't work like that. See, you go to the store and buy yourself cologne. Oh, they got stuff to say when you come home. And I ain't just talking about men. It be women too. They got stuff to say when you come home. They want to talk about you like a dog because you went and bought a $30 bottle of cologne. But heck, you working 110 hours a week. Hey, how you doing, Christine S? But they want you, I guess, spend all your money on them. Like their money is their money and your money is their money too, huh? Okay. I mean, I believe in sharing money and stuff, but man, can I go buy me a bottle of cologne? I mean, but narcissists will have you feeling bad about anything you do. We call that walking on eggshells. So anything you say or do, you like, well, no, I won't do that because, you know, or I won't say this because. And it ain't that you're saying anything bad. You just don't want to start an argument. You don't want to start a fight. You don't want to be in court with a 1970s nun. If y'all know what I'm talking about, go watch another video that I did about that. You don't want to end up in court with a 1970s nun. So they go back to what I'm talking about, starting over. See, they beat you down so much that you don't want to start over. You ain't going to go to court. So you won't see the 1970s nun. You won't see the dude that's dressed up like a priest. And, you know, this Johnny Joker always wore tank tops and you know, white, what they call them, white beaters or whatever you want to call them. No, you won't see that. You're going to see him in a three-piece suit and hair going to be cut. You've been trying to get that Jolly Joker to cut his hair for years, but in court, they're going to show up this way because, see, they didn't beat you down so much. They got you feeling so bad. So now in court, you still look bad because you done been through a situation. But this Jolly Joker, this wacko, this goofball, whatever name you want to call him, they go show up dressed up like a 1970s nun. If it's a woman, if it's a man, they gonna look like one of them priests, you know, from the Roman Catholic Church. They be dressed up and stuff, hat on, hair done and stuff, just looking weird, just straight weirdos. And you looking like, what is going on? I'm trying to tell y'all, they got y'all feeling bad. So if you don't learn nothing else about this video right here, what I do want, if you ain't filed for your divorce and you ain't got there yet, I get it. But if you get to that point and you file for a divorce, don't let that joker outdress you. Go ahead and get you some new clothes. Matter of fact, brothers and sisters, go get you a makeover before you go to court. Get your hair done, makeup, nails done, toes done. Come in there looking just whatever. Just come in there dressed up. Because this Jolly Joker, they go come in. I'm telling you, I done told y'all the story. I'm not going to get into it. They go come in dressed like the 1970s. None. I'm not making this up. I'm telling you what I know. They go come in dressed like that. Hey, how you doing, Tisha Blair? Welcome. And you're going to be looking like, what is this? And then, like I said, if it's a man, like part of that, they'll be dressed up like the priest. And you'll be like, what? He ain't never wore a collar on his shirt. That boy don't wear collars. All he wears t-shirts and tank tops and jerseys, football and basketball jerseys. Where you get that shirt from? So I'm trying to tell you, just be prepared in court. I'm just saying. So don't be surprised and be like Solomon and tell y'all about the 1979 or the priest. Yeah, we got a priest now, because that's how they dress up. They dress up, they got suits on and looking like, the pastor or a bishop of a church. You're like, what is it? But again, the narcissist wants you to feel bad, because then they can trick you and they can go to court and they look the part, they act the part. They didn't pay the money for the attorney. So you go to court sitting there like, man, what is this? What have I got myself into? What you're asking yourself is, how did I get here? I know when I look back and see in 1979, I laugh, but I still trying to figure out, how did I let it get to that point? You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure some of y'all asked that too. Even before the divorce, I was like, how did it get here? But if you look back on it, it was the only way it was going to go. It don't matter what you did. It don't matter how many times you went to church and prayed. It don't matter how many times you went out with the brothers of the church and talked and tried to change things. It don't matter how many times she went out with her girlfriends. It was going to end the way it's supposed to end. So again, don't beat yourself up over it. It still was going to be the same way, which probably was going to end up in a divorce or some kind of situation that you didn't want to be in the first place. That's because, see, I think John talked about this last week or week before. See, if you're not equally yoked, then, hey, you're going to end up in a situation where you're probably going through a divorce, or you with a narcissist and all these other things. It's bound to happen. Hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Let me see. I seen Power Dynamics say so. What she said? Let me see. She said, let me see. She said, Sam, you hard on the Cali tonight. I just, see my mind, the way my mind works. It's not that I'm hard on the Cali. It's just, that's the first thing popped in my head. I got a funny mind. I could have said anybody, but the priest just stood out. I just seen the Pope, and that's what popped in my head. So, hey, it is what it is. You've been here before, Power Dynamic. You know how this works. It ain't no telling what might come out. Ain't no telling what might come out. It might be funny, might not be. Usually it's funny. So my wife say, the sociopath came into court like he was the perfect American soldier citizen. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all seen that movie Law-Abiding Citizen with Jamie Foxx and I can't think of the other guy, but the way them people come in dressed, the church is dressed, man, look here, man, these people crazy. A whole killer clown in disguise, daggone Tasmanian devil at home, angel in public, demon behind closed doors. That sums up everything I said. So in court, they look one way. You get home, you got the Tasmanian devil. In court, you got the 1970s, nothing special, or you got the priest. But at home, you got Dwayne Wade on the court. I'm talking about, dressed up in the basketball stuff, or you got whatever football player you like. You put whatever a hockey player. That's how they dress. You know what I'm saying? Or they dress like, if it's a man, they dress like they on Friday or something, sitting around drinking 40s, smoking Black and Miles. Yeah, I know about it. I don't smoke Black and Miles and I don't drink 40s, but you know what I'm talking about. They just, what should they call them? Gutter snipes? Well, this is some hood guys and they just sitting around doing that, playing dominoes, shooting craps, and that's what you got. But you come to court, they dressed up in a 3-piece, you know what I'm saying, shaved up, hair not braided. They got their hair then shaved down, nice edge. Like, what is this? But again, that's the people we with, these jolly jokers, these wackos. That's what we with. That's what we with. I can't help. I can't. Like Judy Miller just said, masters of disguise. Ain't they like the Autobots and the Decepticons, Transformers? Do you think it's a car? It look like a Camaro. You go over there and touch that thing, it go transform. You be like, oh Lord, what is it? Same thing with the narcissists. You go over there, look pretty, look cute, look handsome. 5'5", 34, 26, for whatever the measurements is, looking nice. And it was a dude, he dressed up, suited. When you first meet him, and then you go to his house, you got clothes all over the floor and smell like a crawfish ball from 3 weeks ago. So I don't know if y'all ever been in a crawfish ball, but see, a crawfish ball from 3 weeks ago, if your house smell like that, that just means it stink. That's all I'm saying. But see, like she said, they're the masters of disguise. That's why I told y'all, when you sit down with this jolly joker on that first date, don't let them, see, some of them have you feeling bad from your first date. When they heard stories where they talk down to you on your first date. That should be a huge red flag that you should walk away from this person. If they're talking bad about you on your first date, what do you think they're going to do if you get mad to them? And I'm talking about something like, well, you sit down with them like, man, you're really not that pretty. Or, whatever. Are you really not my type? Man, go ahead. This is your time to go ahead. Act like you got a phone call. Or say you're going to the bathroom and go ahead and exit stage left and leave the restaurant. Matter of fact, ladies, if you're smart, what you'll do, order you the most expensive meal you can. Now, don't do that. Don't listen to Solomon. But I'm going to say it anyway. Order the most expensive meal you can and order a bottle of champagne, like $100 bottle. Drink it and eat it. And be like, man, I'm going to the bathroom. Go ahead, walk off. I'm playing. Disclaimer, don't do that. Don't do that. I'll be like, man, Solomon took. Nah, I ain't tell you that. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. Yeah, that's him, Alan B. That's him, Gerard Butler. Alan B knows movies. Yeah, Law-Abiding City. Okay. Yeah, Rizzo. Yeah, that's him, Gerard Butler. Yep. Good movie. That dude was a psychopath. You ain't never seen Law-Abiding City? That dude was a straight psychopath, like crazy. Alan B, I think that boy was a narcissist. Now that I think about it, I never looked at it that way. I watched the movie a couple times. He was a sociopath. I can tell you that much. That boy was a straight sociopath. Like for real. Yeah, he was. He was a sociopath. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Alan B, Rizzo, whoever seen Law-Abiding City, I think that boy was a narcissist. Or he just was I don't know. He would throw it off for something serious. Just saying. Thank you for that super chat, Christine. They say, finally have my bro Andrew listening. Tell him the Discord is most dangerous party to watch out for his ex-wife. She's crazy. Welcome him to the tribe. Hey, how you doing, brother? Welcome. Hey, everybody say welcome to brother Andrew. Brother Andrew in the house. I don't know if y'all seen that or not, but just say welcome, brother Andrew. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, the Discord, brother Andrew, is very bad. Trust me, I know. I've been there. You don't believe me? You go watch some of my videos. I done talked about. I got one video called My Story. It's in my playlist. You can watch that one after this one. It kind of breaks down the situation that I was in with the ex, and basically, I'll tell you real quick, I was married to her. This goofball got married to somebody else in Honduras, and you don't believe me, you can ask anybody in the chat, you know what I'm saying, brother Andrew, and you'll realize that these people are crazy. No, we didn't file for divorce. She got married to somebody else while we were married. I found out later on, 2 years later. Make that make sense. So, yeah, I'm just saying. So, it's crazy. It's crazy time. But that Discord is something serious. So, when they do it, it's very, very bad. I can tell you that. I don't care which narcissist. It's bad. Very bad. What about, she say home devils and street angels. Oh, my goodness. Home devils and street angels. Oh, I tell you. Like my sister Georgia said, these goofballs. These goofballs right here, man. These Johnny Jokers, they something serious, man. Let me tell you. So watch some of my videos, brother Andrew. I guarantee you're gonna realize that some of our stories might sound the same. That's the crazy thing about it. That's why we say they all from like the same evil thing, because a lot of the things sound the same. A lot of the stories sound the same. A lot of things that men and women have been through that was with a narcissist, they sound the same. Even when you listen to the story, even feel the same. Like, man, I've been through that. Why are they doing the same evil stuff? Just, man, let me tell you. I can have a conversation with you, brother Andrew. We can talk about this all night. I'm not gonna do that, but we could. Story after story. There ain't no stories made up. Just stuff I've been through, stuff that I didn't heard. A lot of the stuff I talk about is stuff that I done been through, and then just researching and stuff like that. But yeah. Laugh a lot the way you said that. I don't know what you're talking about, Kristen. Oh, let's say the Andrew show. Is that you, brother Andrew? Thank you for being here. Let me see. Tracy Campbell said, it's the powerful demonic power they operate in. Check out Ted Bundy documentary. Explains the sociopath that came into my life. Woo. I know you're talking about with Ted Bundy. Yeah. Lyricist said, what's the 1970s known with the red nose, the jokers, and running around with all the other bossos. Thank you for that super chat, sister Lyricist. Thank you for that. God bless you. May God return. Hey, we laugh over here, brother Andrew. You'll see. I got a serious message every week, but we do laugh because I think that, when you've been through something with a narcissist, it's just so evil and demonic and it's draining. You got to come to a point where you just start laughing about some of this stuff. Now, when you're fresh in it, it's going to be hard to laugh about it. I ain't going to lie, it is. But when you come out of it, when you start, doing this, doing your work, going through your healing process, you'll be able to come to a point where you start to laugh about this stuff. Because when you start laughing about it, it's a whole different ballgame. Because all of us didn't used to laugh about this stuff. Let me tell you. Nah, we used to be mad. We used to be pissed off. We used to be upset and angry. And then at some point or some time, you really got to let go and let God. Because, see, the narcissist can only make you feel bad so much. You got to turn it. You got to turn it. You got to, like, you know what? This is bigger than me. It's bigger than the narcissist. I serve a God that can change anything. Now, people always ask, I know they always ask, can God change a narcissist? God can change anybody. But see, the thing about it, the narcissists don't want to be changed. So therefore, you have that. It's like you going out on a date and you want to eat burgers and your girl want to eat steak. You got to make a decision. Are y'all going to eat burgers or y'all going to eat steaks? Or do you go to a restaurant that serves burger and steaks? You're like, what is he talking about? Let me break that down, Brother Andrew. See, the narcissist, I ain't talking about the one you with because I don't know her. I'm talking about the one that I was with. Heck, I can talk about that one all day. The thing about it, when you with somebody like that, they gonna make sure you don't eat the burger ever. They gonna go to a restaurant that don't serve burger just because they want you to feel bad, but they gonna get their steak. If that makes sense. It's the same thing in your relationship. You might want to go do this. You might want to go to the movies this weekend, but the narcissistic jolly joker, like, nah, we're not watching the movies today. I want to go do whatever with our homegirl. So it's always an excuse. It's always something going on. They make sure that, you just never happy. And it's by design. I think it's by design, to be honest with you. Oh, I ain't see that Alan B. He said, the only good thing that came about other than my children is she helped the VA approve my claim for PTO. See, Alan B. See, bro, see? See, that brother right there. I get you. Hey. He said the whole thing good. She helped get his VA approved PTSD. Now, that boy crazy. What's wrong with you, man? I like it, Alan B. I like it. Hey, she helped you out, Alan B. Tell her thank you. Tell her I said thank you. Yeah, you're right. Laughter is medicine. It definitely is. Definitely is. Let me see. Brother Andrew say she hates when I laugh because I should be. Yeah, they don't like when you laugh. See, one thing I learned, you laugh in a narcissist's face or anybody that's mad or angry, you laugh in their face, it make them mad. Man, they turn red. They can be black, darker than me, and turn red. Make that make sense? It's not supposed to be able to happen, but like I said, they can be darker than me and turn red as an apple because they just evil. They don't want to see you happy. They don't want to see you laugh. They don't want to see you smile. And if you're laughing, what you laughing at? I'm laughing at you. I'm watching this video, but then that starts an argument because that's what they want you to feel bad. That's what this message about. They want you to feel bad every day of the week, every second of the day, minute out. They don't care. They want you to feel bad. I'm just saying. Brother Andrew, you're in good company over here. We like to laugh and cut up over here. So you came to the right one. We like to laugh. Like I said, we talk about stuff, but we laugh too because we realize that laughing, like they said, is good for the soul. It really is. It really is. And may God return that to you, Alan B. You funny, bro. Christine S.A., thank you for speaking to Andrew. He needs it. Oh, God bless you. Thank you for that super chat. May God return it to you over and over again. We all need this laughter. We all need this, this training or this mentorship. We all need this. Whether it's my channel, whether it's Joy channel, Pete Girl Teachers, whether it's my wife channel, Not Free Living, whether it's Telstra channel, going even in the Alan B stuff or even Dr. G, it's just, we all need this. And if you notice, I'm just not on my channel like tomorrow, Thursday. I don't think I got nothing on. I don't know. I got to see. But tomorrow, most likely, I'll be in Telstra channel. Saturday, I'm a moderator for my wife's channel. Sunday, I'm usually in Joy. I'll just enjoy a thing. This Sunday, hey, how you doing, Tracy Campbell? Because I learn from each one of these people because you're in that season where you just want to learn more. You're trying to suck up more. I don't know everything about narcissists, but hey, they got room to learn. I can tell you that much. They got room to learn, especially about these evil jokers, because it's just so much that goes on. Okay, we almost done, actually, family. So I got our course with glad we talked. Well, welcome again, Brother Andrew. Thank you. We happy with you here. Narcissists need you because they can't live this life by themselves. So they need you You almost like a emotional crutch, not an actual physical crutch. You're an emotional crutch. So when they going through things, well, you know what? I'm not gonna say emotional crutch. I'm gonna say you're a supply crutch. What I mean by that? That means whenever something happens in their life, when they lose their job, when they get in a fight with their mama, or their daddy don't like them, or whatever the case is, you they supply crutch. So they go running to you to go tell you what's going on in their life and want you to feel bad. And then once you feel bad, like what this video about, see, once you feel bad, then they feel bad about themselves and they go back out there and do the same silly stuff this Jolly Joker been doing. I'm just saying, can't make this stuff up. Can't make this stuff up because these people will continue doing evil and demonic stuff. It doesn't change. It doesn't change like that. That's not how it happens. So I do want to read something to y'all, and I'm almost done. It says, I titled it, Why Do They Need You? I got it from psychologytoday.com. So I want to make sure I give, let me plug my computer in. Ooh, about to die. Glad I seen that. It's all right. We good. We plugged in now. We got juice. Y'all. So it says, Why They Need You is on psychologytoday.com. I'm going to read this right quick. Fortunately, most people don't spend their lives shooting off zingers aimed at hurting others' feelings. Most people do not do that. Most people are kind of like me. You know, you want to laugh. You want to just have peace, kind of mellow out to yourself. Don't bother nobody. Don't want to hurt nobody. That's how most people are, but not a narcissist. Oh, they want to hurt you. They want to start trouble. They want to be the center of attention. They want to be the life of the party. They want to start ruckus. They want to do all these evil things because they're evil beings. But let's read on. So you know I'm not making this stuff up. So the tendency to make disparaging comments seems to be linked to the personality trait of what? Of narcissism. I'm going to read this again. I can't make this stuff up. That's why I like bringing black and white. So it says, the tendency to make disparaging comments seems to be linked to the personality, and they got personality underlined, trait of narcissism. And they provide examples. Let's see what some of these examples are. For example, can't make this stuff up. People high on narcissistic tendencies see themselves as being more important than others and therefore deserving of better treatment. I think I read something like this, similar to this before, but hey, it's always good to read this stuff again. A quality called narcissistic entitlement. See, they want you to feel bad because, see, they feel entitled to whatever they have going on in their life. See, when they on their highs or lows, they feel like they should be entitled to get respect, to get recognized, to get love, to get favored, to get whatever they need to get because they feel entitled, because it's called narcissistic entitlement. Let's go on to the next example. It say these individuals spend excessive amount of time polishing up their appearance. So they gotta look a certain way and act a certain way in public. Not around you. In public, they're gonna look and act a certain way. And it's to believe themselves to be the center. What I just said that, so I didn't even read that. To be the center of the universe. An extreme form of what? Egocentry. Man, look here, man. One thing I can tell you about a narcissist, whether they're male or female, is that they into some demonic and evil stuff, and they want you to feel bad, but they want you to feel bad because they feel good by making you feel bad. So you don't remember nothing else. Just remember that by making you feel bad, they feel good. So you got to reverse it. Make that Jolly Joker feel bad so you can feel good, because all it is a transference of energy. So they come home, had a bad day at work, and want to throw all that at you. So you start feeling bad, and they walk off smiling and happy and drinking a beer and off with their homeboys. Nah. Time out. Nah, that ain't what we doing. Hold on. No, hold on. What happened at work? Oh, okay. Let me go ahead and flip this right quick. I had a bad day at work too, and blah, just go ahead and, how they said it on the TikTok, emotional damage. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and give them a little bit of what, their own medicine. Give them some emotional damage, because see, they're not gonna like it. They're not gonna like it because they're gonna realize that you're doing to them what they've been doing to you for years and years. So you gotta flip it. So let's read the next example, and we're almost done. The belief that they're better than everyone forms the core of narcissistic grandiosity. And these people often take advantage of others. See, it didn't say they take advantage sometimes. I say often. So when I hear often, it's almost like all the time to me, but I'm going to say all the time. I'm going to replace often with all the time. So they take advantage of others all the time, in the workplace, in the marriage, in the family, in the church, wherever. These people take advantage of other people. Think about what I'm saying. A lot of y'all have been in situations where you've been in a situation and then these people take advantage of you. And then they use you. They basically use you against yourself. Evil as that may sound. They do. They do. Okay, last one. And we all know, well, they got two more. We all know this one. They lack empathy, so they don't realize the impact that their remarks or behaviors have on their target. Remember I said earlier, they target people. So they want you to feel bad because they're using you as a target. They targeted you. They might have sized you up, the way you act, the way the spirit you are, you're always laughing and happy-go-lucky and love everybody. Oh, they see that. They're like, oh, no, I got to get some of that. I got to change that. So they lack empathy. So they use your empathy against you. And by doing that, it's almost, I'm not saying you become a narcissist, but you got traits of narcissism in you, but it's going to get worse because you're around this person. It's like birds of a feather flock together. So if you're around this person 24/7, hey, how you doing, Violet Frankson? If you're around this person 24/7, then some of that stuff is going to rub. Shannon, my wife calls it narc, she calls it narc juice. Some of that narc juice is going to rub off on you. And taking a shower is not going to get rid of narc juice. Going to jump in the lake is not going to get rid of that narc juice. Going in the swimming pool is not going to get rid of that narc juice. That's not how you get rid of that. No, that's not. Go check out my wife's video about narc juice, the one she just did. So the last example, they pronounce judgments on people they perceive as inferior, which is almost everyone. I'm gonna read that one more time. It didn't say some people. It didn't say a few people. It didn't say several people. I'm gonna read this again. They pronounce judgments on people they perceive as inferior, which is almost everyone. So if you think about it, these people need you to feel bad because they judging you. They judging you based off of something they have up here and something they don't have right here and something they'll never get. See, what you have to realize is when you're dealing with an evil person like this and they want you to feel bad all the time, they really have a bad life. And they probably came from a bad place. Now, I know some people would take up for these people. They'll say, well, Solomon, they was abused. Heck, I was abused too. So, okay, what's next? Well, Solomon, they was raised in foster care. Okay, I can't relate to that. I wasn't raised in foster care. But even people that I know that have been raised in foster care were still able to change their life and still become successful, and they're not narcissists. So we rule that one out. They were like, well, Solomon, their mama was a narcissist, or their daddy was a narcissist, or they was raised in a narcissist home. Hey, most of us was raised in a narcissist home. So what you got next? Give me something. You got to give me something better than that. Because we're going to really get on the same page. We're going to really break this down. Well, coming up, they had it hard. Heck, I had it hard. Heck, I went to the army at 17 to get away from to leave my house. Went to the army at 17. And then, years later, I ended up in Iraq in a war that I didn't want to be in the war. So I didn't told you about that. I've seen a lot of stuff that you're not supposed to see, that you've seen on Rambo and all these different movies. I've seen this stuff firsthand in me. So can you imagine what they would do to the regular mind? But see, I'm not a regular person. See, I'm a child of God, and I was able to pray about these things. So the things I've seen and witnessed, and Alan B can relate to this. My wife had been to war as well. See, that's what I'm telling you. See, don't let these people fool you and say they had a rough life. Heck, we all had rough life. We all did lost a job. Some of us did lost a parent. Some of us was orphans. Some of us was abused as a child. Some of us didn't been to war. Heck, some of us in war right now. And I ain't talking about Ukraine. I'm talking about you in a war in your home. So I don't want to hear the excuses of others talking about what a narcissist. See, you what I call, my wife called it too, a narc sympathizer. You one of the people that I call that you should go start a website, ilovenarcissist.com. Because see, you love the narcissist. You want to take up for the evilness they do. You want to take up for the abuse that they do. I'm here to tell you, I'm not here to take up for none of their abuse. I'm not a witness for none of the stuff they do. I don't care for a narcissist. Yeah, I say it here today. I say it tomorrow. I say it 3 months from now. I don't care about them. So, like Liz just said, no excuses for abusers. My sister always rhymes. She lyricist, so she rhymes. See, she quick with it too. So my thing is, no, you don't get a pass because you had a pass. I'm gonna say this again. You don't get a pass, PASS, because you have a pass, PAST, because we all have a pass, PAST. And guess what? We didn't pass the test, PASS. I don't even know why I keep saying that, but I like it. But we all didn't pass the test and move past narcissism and move past the situation we have been in. We moved past molestation. We moved past divorce. We moved past rape and all these other things. We moved past war. And I'm not going to let a narcissist get by with saying, oh, but I'm the narcissist and I had a rough life. Man, bye-bye. Get out of here. Kick rocks with no shoes on. Kick rocks with no shoes on. Because I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. And I understand everybody have different paths, PAST. I get that. But what I don't get is you telling me that you had a rough life. That's why you're a narcissist. Well, let's break that down a little bit further. I'm almost done. Let's break that down a little bit further. So you having a rough life make you be rough to other people. That doesn't make any sense. To me, if you had a rough life, you would try to be better to other people because you don't want people going through what you've been through. I think that makes more sense. Anybody in the chat, think about, does that make more sense? If you had a rough life before, wouldn't you want to treat other people better than what you've been through? Just a simple yes or no. I'm putting my yes, nigga. I'm going with a yes. Yes, I would want to treat everybody better than what I've been through. I'm just saying. It's like you want better for your children than what you had. Same thing. Who want worse for their children than what they had? Nobody. Nobody in this chat gonna say they want worse for their children than what they've been through. We all want better. Same thing. So the narcissist cannot get a pass with that either. You're not getting a pass on that saying, well, brother, you don't know me. I used to be abused. Well, I can raise my hand too. I did too. I didn't say this before. I'm not afraid to say it. I was abused too at 19 years old. So yes, I don't talk about it much, but yes. So tell me something else. Well, you ain't seen the things I seen. I probably seen more than you seen. Just going to a war that 12 months when I was in Iraq, I probably seen more than you. So what did you see that I haven't seen? What did you do that I didn't do? I mean, I'm just saying. And I think when you start talking to them like that, all the excuses just out. So you're out of excuses, you're out of lies. So now let's get down to the nitty gritty. Let's get down to what I like to call the root cause of why you just evil. That's because you want to be. You want to be evil. Ain't no other excuse. You just want to be evil. You just an evil being that do evil things and love doing evil stuff to people. That's it. Y'all want to know why narcissists are the way they are? Because they want to. Simple. I know y'all like, well, it can't be that simple. Oh, it is. Because think about it. Any one of us in this live, anybody that's going to watch this replay could be a narcissist as well. All it is, all you got to do is turn around and be evil to people, turn around and abuse people. You just got to turn around and just start doing evil stuff at work, doing evil stuff to your family, and then all of a sudden you're a narcissist. I mean, I'm just saying. You start caring about yourself more than you care about the other people around you, and therefore you're not. Any one of us could have did the same thing, but guess what? We didn't. We not. Y'all know I keep it real over. I'm just keeping it real. I mean, think about what I'm saying. So don't let them use that as an excuse because they try to do that. Well, you don't know my history. What? You know what? Sit down and tell me, Mr. Narcissist. Tell me what you've been through. How's your life? I mean, what happened when you was 10 that made you act like you are and you 45? I just want to know. Just tell me. We're gonna have a conversation with the narcissist. What happened? Okay. So, okay. Yeah, I hear you. Okay. So you had something happen when you was 9 and you're 45, and therefore you're going to be evil to your wife and your children because you're still dealing with childhood trauma. Well, that's something you need to deal with yourself, Mr. Narcissist. That's something you need to deal with yourself. I can't help you with that because you don't want to help anyway. I'm just saying. Hey, how you doing, sis? Tell me, we were just talking about you earlier. She said, hey, fam, oh my goodness, have the replay. I want to hear this bit in meetings. Teach, brother. How you doing, sis? That's another sister, brother Andrew. You can go talk. She live Thursday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Talk about narcissist abuse as well. We cut up over there as well. So back to my narcissist talk, sis. Back to my narcissist talk. So if I was having a conversation with a narcissist, just how I would sit and listen to this Jolly Joker talk, because I want to know. I want to look directly in his eyes and figure out her eyes and figure out why you act the way you act. So you telling me that you was touched as a child? Okay, I was too. So I want to hear your next excuse. What you gotta give me something better than that. Well, you know, my mom was always gone. My mom worked too. I used to stay at my aunt. Be honest with you, I used to stay at my aunt most of the time when I was younger. So what's your next excuse? Well, I was in an abusive home. I might not witness the abusive home until I became a teenager, but teenage years, yes, I witnessed some abuse, a lot of drinking and fighting. So yeah, okay. So we got that in common too. But yet and still, Mr. Narcissist, I call you Mr. Narcissist. Guess what? I'm not a narcissist. I never claimed to be one. I never claimed to be a self-aware narcissist. I make choices based off of, you know what I'm saying, off of things that's going to help people and support people. I love lifting people up. You love tearing people down. So why do you do the things you do, Mr. Are you going to lie to me again? I know what you're about to say. You about to say you don't know me. Now you're right. I don't know you. I don't know your evil, dirty behind. I sure don't. You're a jolly joker. You're a wacko, Mr. Narcissist. I'll tell you to your face, you're a wacko, because that's what you are. Mr. Narcissist, you're a wacko. And that's where we came to the conclusion. So our conversation is going to end just like that. No, I don't need you to sign up for my life coaching. Hey, you want me to take your money, that's cool, but I don't need to talk to a narcissist. We good. Our conversation is in, and that's how you need to have a conversation with a narcissist, because they're going to make all these excuses, and they're going to tell you why they treating you bad, why they got you feeling bad, and why, you know, their life is so rough and tough, and they was raised in the hood, and all. Man, whatever, man. Give me another excuse after excuse. That's all you doing with it. What are you talking about, Mr. Narcissist? Mr. Narcissist, look here, Mr. Narcissist. I don't know a lot of stuff, but I know enough to know that you're a wacko. That's what I know. I know you're a wacko. Self-aware or not, you're a wacko. That's what I can tell you. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. So that's my conversation with the narcissist. If you ever see me talking to a Mr. Narcissist, that's how I would go. I would sit there and actually do just like this. But yeah, okay. Yeah, I understand, Mr. Narcissist. You know what Mr. Narcissist means? Everything you went through, it sounds dramatic. Sounds like I'm not downplaying the stuff you've been through. Sounds like you had a rough childhood. Sounds like, you know, you've been through a lot. How old are you again, Mr. Narcissist? 45, yeah. Almost the same age as me, okay. Yeah, okay. So your mom was okay. Your dad too? Oh, wow, okay. Well, you know, a lot of us got moms and dads that's narcissists too, so I don't know what to tell you, Mr. Narcissist. I mean, you know, I want to help you, but you don't want help. I mean, you talking to me, but you're not listening to me. You know, you hear me, but you're not really listening, Mr. Narcissist. I've been trying to talk to you and get through to you. You might want to go watch my video of why you shouldn't listen. See, you self-aware, right? You say, okay, you're a self-aware narcissist. Okay. You might want to go watch my video about self-aware narcissist. You're going to realize that I don't want to talk to you anyway. You might want to go talk to somebody else in the chat. I don't want to talk to you, Mr. Narcissist. You making nothing but excuses. I don't like excuses. I don't like yes men around me. I don't like excuses. You making too much, Mr. Narcissist. And therefore, you, like I said, you just end the conversation with the narcissist, because they all gonna do is tell what I did just now. The narcissist is just gonna lie to you, is what I'm telling you. They gonna lie. They gonna tell lie after lie after lie, and they gonna continue lying. And they're going to tell another lie about the lie that they just told you that they're about to lie about next week, because they're going to lie again between next week and now to tell more lies and more deceit and more lies. And then you're going to end up like me, and then you're going to end up being with a woman that's married to another man. I mean, I'm just saying. Let's just keep it real. Mr. Andrew, I hope you still, Brother Andrew, I hope you still in here. But, I mean, that's how narcissists talk go. I don't care if they male or female. The thing about it is they go lie after lie. They go tell you another lie, and they go keep doing this. And they're going to continue doing it. And they're only going to do it as long as you let them do it, Brother Andrew. I'm just saying, I hope you're still listening. But that's the thing. See, the longer we stay, the longer they go play. What I mean by that, the longer we stay with them, the longer they go cheat on you. The longer they go lie to you. The longer they go do evil things to you. The longer they go say they going to church, ain't been to church in 4 years. The longer they go to church and sleep with somebody in the church. Oh, and don't date a pastor that's a narcissist. Oh, that's a whole different ballgame. Now you got a goofball that's in the pulpit that's sleeping with all the deaconess and sleeping with all the other women, the new members. Yeah, new member orientation turned into new member orientation. If you catch my drift, I'm just saying, I'm just having a little talk with y'all, my family and friends and stuff. So, Brother Andrew, if you're still listening, I just want you to know that these narcissists, they change for the worse. You don't believe me? You ask anybody in the chat, they go agree with me. That's just all my brothers and sisters, so they're not going to agree with me just to agree with me. I don't like yes men, but what I'm telling you is Brother Andrew, all these people will say that narcissists get worse with age. So the longer you hang around them, and that goes not just to Brother Andrew, anybody that's on the fence on whether they should stay or go, you might want to go. I'm just telling you, you might want to do something that you haven't been doing lately. So if you've been staying the last 20 years, you might want to be leaving for the next 20 years. I'm just saying. Do what you want to do. I mean, I can't tell you what to do. You ain't got to listen to Brother Solomon. How about you go listen to Mr. Narcissist? Mr. Narcissist will tell you all kind of stuff. And just because I said Mr. Narcissist, oh, we all know they got a Miss Narcissist too. Because you know why? Alan B was with one. You know why? Brother Rizzo was with one. You know why? Tony K was with one. You know why? I'm just saying. They got Miss Narcissist too. So don't get me started talking to them. I might do that conversation another time. But they got Mr. and Miss Narcissist. They all over the place. They everywhere. So they want you to feel bad. They want you to beat yourself up, basically. Physically and mentally. Because if you do that, the narcissists win. And we got to stop letting the narcissists win, because every time we let them win, we losing. God is losing. Now, am I saying God losing like he's losing? No, that's not what I'm saying, but he's losing another child of God because they want to go try out stuff. And I don't know where this message is going because I'm supposed to be ending, but they want to go try out stuff. And Shannon had talked about this before. I didn't talk about this before. So you come out of narcissist abuse, and a lot of people turn their back on God. And they want to, and I ain't going to even say, see, usually I would say something, I say, I get it. You see, I didn't say it because I don't get it, but you know, they turn their back on God. They didn't want to go in and start doing New Age. They didn't want to do chakras. They didn't want to look at stones. Man, stones? What? You talking about some rocks that I throw across the river? What are we doing? So they got stones under the pillow. They got stones over here in their car that make sure their car don't get a wreck. So you telling me that me putting this stone under my floor mat of my car gonna prevent me from getting in a wreck? What kind of stone is? I don't know what kind of stone it is. But again, it sounds like witches and warlocks. Don't even get me started on that. I talked about them already. So what I'm trying to get you to realize is you gotta figure out that these people, as evil as they are, and they're very evil, they do things to benefit them. I'm just saying. So if you come out of narcissist abuse, you might not want to go to yoga and New Age, because they didn't have this conversation. You know, Shannon told the people, they say, well, I got to stretch. Heck, we did stretching in the military the whole time I was there, and it wasn't yoga. I'm just saying. Never once was yoga. It was just regular stretching. I ain't got to do downward dog and all these other weird stuff that look, be honest with you, it look like sex positions, but don't get me started. I'm just saying. It look like sex positions. It don't even look like you stretching. You go over there, downward dog and all that weird stuff. That look like a sex position. I'm just saying. Now, I might disagree with me. I don't do yoga. I don't worship Buddha. I didn't talk about Buddha before. Why I want to worship Buddha? He's a fat little guy that sit down and put food down there that he'd never eat. I don't know how he that fat. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. I'm not even trying to be funny. But again, just pay attention to what's going on around you. Don't turn your back on God. You need to turn to God. Because see, while you're with that narcissist, you might have turned away from God a little bit. But you need to turn to God and keep going towards him, because you're going to end off in all this other evil stuff. And then you're going to be trying to get out of that evil stuff like New Age and all this yoga and all this other stuff. And Shannon did a TikTok about that. I said, I didn't even know I was going to talk about that. I said I wasn't. But Shannon just did a TikTok today. We've seen some other TikToks about that as well. Do you know, and it has nothing to do with this message, but it does. We're talking about narcissists and evil stuff. Do you know that at McDonald's, yes, McDonald's, that now, yeah, see there, go look, it just popped up. Look. I was just about to say that, little line. Let me put it up. I didn't even know he's about to put it up. I was just about to say that. See, we vibing. I like that. So she just put that up. I was just about to say that. McDonald's is now adding horoscopes and tarot readings in the app. By the way, we have to avoid evil alcohol. I was just about to say that. Thank you for putting. See, God, that was only God, because I ain't know she's about to pop it up there. See, McDonald's, one of the biggest companies. I told Shannon last night, I was making fun, but it's really not fun. See, they say over 1 billion served with burgers. Now you're going to have 1 billion people with tarot cards and doggone horoscope readings. Again, demonic. If you don't know about horoscopes, you might want to go look at it. Demonic. If you don't know about tarot readings, you might want to stop demonic. You might want to stop doing that. You might want to go talk to Mr. Narcissist and ask him about the horoscope. See if he tell you the truth. He probably won't. Just ask him, like, you know, this tarot card, why they got that skull and bones on there with the red flame? Like, what does that actually mean? It don't look good. I don't see nothing like that in the Bible. What does it actually mean? And you know what the Mr. Narcissist will tell you? Oh, that's just the way we just represent stuff. And man, stop lying, Mr. Narcissist. But yeah, McDonald's, she's not making this up. You can look it up. Yeah, Mickey D's powered on that. Mickey D's, McDonald's, Ronald McDonald. Where's Ronald McDonald anyway? Y'all ever know where that clown at? That clown gone. I don't see that clown on the commercials. Oh, crazy clown. Anyway, that clown not there no more. But anyway, they starting to do horoscopes and tarot readings at McDonald's on the app. I ain't got the app. I don't want the app. I'm good. I don't like apps that much anyway, but I sure don't want that app. I don't even eat McDonald's food that much. I don't care if they see this. I do love their French fries. I ain't gonna lie, their French fries are good. I eat their chicken nuggets and I eat their chicken sandwich. Everything else, nope. Can't eat it. Now I eat their breakfast food, but they burgers, Big Macs and all. I don't eat none of that stuff, man. Can't eat it. Messing my stomach every time. And now y'all providing tarot cards and I mean tarot readings and horoscopes. So you tell me I can get a Big Mac and I can get a tarot reading. Man, come on, bro. Come on. So I can order me a Big Mac on the app and give me a large fry and a large soda and give me a large dose of evenness with that. That's what you're getting. You know how you upsize. Yeah, you're getting the upsizer, right? You're getting a burger that's nasty. You're getting a large soda, a large fry that's full of salt. I like their fries. And you're getting a large dose of evenness with your order. Boy, that's what they should put on that. It shouldn't say a billion served. It should say we are now serving evenness, because that's what we're doing. We're serving evenness at Mickey D's. Yes, Power Dynamics, Mickey D's is now serving evenness. They serving tarot readings and horoscopes. Yes. So you didn't know, now you know. I mean, the word is out. Yeah, they on some other stuff. So I don't know about you. Yeah, just like Kwame just said, that's just nasty. I don't want no. I ain't order a large evil with my order. I don't want that. When I go to Popeyes, I want my chicken, I want my biscuit and my fries and my drink. If I get an order like that, I don't want, like Carmen just said, a double-sized demon. I don't want no double-sized demon. She put a double-sized demon. Oh my goodness. Yeah, y'all going in. I do not want a double-size. Don't upsize my order with evil. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. Alan B said, I told you, Ronald McDonald is the most evil clown. I don't want or order an evil with my burger. Can I just get the chicken burger, the spicy one, a little bit more mayo next time, McDonald's? I want a large fry. I want a sweet tea, no ice this time, and hold the evil. Can you hold the evil? Matter of fact, you can get an evil to the person in the car behind me. They might want it. I don't want the evil. I don't want the double-sized demon, the evil. Go ahead and just give me just I want the regular order. Keep the evil, pass the tarot card to the person in the back. They might want that. You know how you paid for it? Man, pass that back. I ain't paying nothing for it. Go ahead, pass that back. I don't want the tarot card. I'm good. Go ahead, pass that to the next person. Hopefully they tell you the same thing. If not, hey, I don't know. But I'm good. I'm Gucci. I don't want your dose of evilness, your little dose of evilness with my food. I'm good. That's why I tell you, I need to start cooking at home more. You start getting some cookbooks. You ain't got to worry about getting a tarot reading with your doggone cards or a dose of evilness with your card. Cook your own food. Wash your chicken. You know what I'm saying? Wash it right. I seen a video the other day. I don't know how I'm talking about this, but these Jolly Joggers washed the chicken. I showed it to Shannon. She put the chicken. It was on TikTok. I think I sent it to Jar too. She put the chicken in the sink, and then she put what it was, 2 cups of bleach. I ain't making this up. She put 2 cups of bleach in the chicken. That's why you can't eat it at everybody's house. 2 cups of bleach in the chicken. She put 2 drops. She said it gotta be 2 drops. 2 drops of Dawn dishwashing liquid in there. She washed the chicken up. I can't make this up. Wash the chicken up, let it drain out, and then she washed it. She said, you gotta wash it real quick, and then she seasoned it. That's why you're not supposed to eat at everybody's house. Think about that. Bleach, 2 drops of Dawn, wash the chicken up. And then, and the chicken, by the way, it went down the garbage disposal. She pulled it out. And just rinsed it right quick. And see, you don't believe Eggshells. And I'm telling you, I ain't making that up. Ask my wife. I think Jar had seen that too. I sent it to a few people. I was like, wait, what? There was a lady on TikTok did that to you. A lady on TikTok did it. I can't remember what it was, but yeah. So you can't trust these people. They giving you a dose of evilness at McDonald's right now. That's what you're getting. Hey, I got 1 Bible verse to read, and we about to get out of here, y'all. Man. Okay, I got 2 Bible verses. I'll take that back. Kristen got the thorn. Yeah, I can't eat that, Kristen. Not the bleach with the 2 drops of Dawn. I can't. And then it went down to Kristen. It went down the garbage disposal, Kristen. It did. It went down the garbage disposal. She said, I'm about to lose my chicken. She turned it off, grabbed it like 3 pieces or some legs. She grabbed it, pulled it up, and then rinsed it real quick, and then just seasoned up. So you got to use some, I think she used some Tony's. Tony's sasheries give you some spice, but they ain't going to cover up all that bleaching, dog. I said, man, come on, man. I can't eat at everybody's house, man. People ain't doing it right. I'm telling you, sis. You got to do 2 drops. She said 2 drops of Dawn. And she did say, coop, coop, in the water with the bleach. She put like 2 cups in there. And she did like that, washed it. Say, I told y'all something. And you know what? She said she learned it from her mama. They ain't from Louisiana. I don't know where they from, but we're not clean. I don't think they from Louisiana. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I was like, bleach with 2 drops of Dawn, rinse it real quick. After they go down the garbage disposal, they would just go season it and cook it. Act like nothing. Okay. That's what we're doing. So between McDonald's and eating at other people's house, I'm gonna start cooking more. I don't want the little dose of evilness, and I don't want your bleached chicken either. I'm good. I'm just gonna stay at home and do my own thing like I've been doing. I'm good. I don't know. I don't know what bleach tastes like going down. I'm pretty sure. I used to be and say it's not good. I can tell you that. You gonna go use the bathroom and have bubbles coming out your butt. I'm just saying. I ain't no telling what the bleach gonna do to your inside. I mean, come on, man. Nah. So stay away. So if you don't remember nothing else, remember Mr. Narcissist. Go lie. Remember the narcissist want to treat you bad. Now you know that McDonald's is serving a dose of evilness with your food. And now you know certain people wash their chicken with bleach, 2 drops of Dawn, and then they let it go down the garbage disposal and they season it and they serve it to you. See, I didn't summed up the whole video with that. It probably got a lot of missing. That summed up most of it. So to me, all that stuff I just said was all evil. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah. So let me read this verse. Romans 12:2. Do not be conformed to this world. Do not eat don't eat the chicken from this world. I know that ain't part of the Bible. I'm being funny, but don't eat their chicken and don't eat at McDonald's. Now McDonald's got good fries. I like their fries and their chickens. I just can't get y'all. I can't do the tarot card though. But anyway, do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewal of your mind, that by testing you may discern what is the will of God, what is good and acceptable and perfect. And it's not bleached chicken. It's not what it is. I'll tell you that much. Galatians 5:1, for freedom Christ has set us free. He set us free. Stand firm, therefore, and do not submit again to a yoke of slavery. Do not submit to that. If you know you with a narcissist, do not submit to that old goofball. Stay away from them. Stay away from them. I'm just saying, you stay away from them. If you, man, look, I'm gonna say this one more time. It's not even funny. If you walk in the house like you're on your first date, and that jolly joke over there washing that chicken with bleach, go ahead, grab your keys, grab your purse, tell them, you know what, your stomach not feeling good, and go ahead, go your butt to your house and delete his number, block it, delete, whatever, because yeah. And they talking about their mama taught them. That means when you go to his mama house, that means she cooking the chicken and the turkey for Thanksgiving and wash the whole turkey with bleach. And you wonder why when you throw it in Crisco, if you're doing fried turkey, there's a big explosion. Man, you can't do that, man. Can't do that, man. Can't do that. So, yeah. I don't really eat at people's house anyway, but after these stories, I can't do it. So, y'all think I don't celebrate them holidays anyway, but for your Thanksgiving dinner, don't invite the Savoys. We good. We go cook over here. We go cook something good that's not washed with bleach. And I don't got to worry about no tarot cards and none of that. Oh, don't even get me started on potluck. See, Christine asked them, but I don't do potlucks. Ain't nothing. I don't believe in luck for one. So I'm sure not going to eat a potluck. They be having dog hair and cat hair in there. They probably wash their chicken with bleach and add the dog hair seasoning. I don't know, but yeah, I'm good. So imagine that. You bite into some chicken dumplings and the chicken been washed with bleach and you get some dog hair. Man, come on, man. So yeah, you gonna be on the toilet for the next few days or in the hospital. Either way. But the narcissists do evil stuff. Some of these people do this stuff on purpose. Especially evil. No, they do this stuff on purpose. They'll wash stuff with bleach trying to kill you. I'm just saying. Power dynamics, I do not do potluck. Yeah, potluck is not what you want to do. So before we leave, last thing, remember, narcissists, they want to be you. As much as they try to be themselves and do stuff, narcissists want to be you. Narcissists want to be you. I'm just saying. Last thing, and we about to close up. Narcissists also want you to suffer. And part of that gonna be bleaching chicken. They want you to suffer. I don't know what's worse. I think I'd rather eat X-Lax than some bleached chicken. I don't know about y'all. And they ain't choosing to. I mean, both of them bad. But I'd rather eat a thing. At least I know what I'm getting with the X-Lax. With the potluck, or the chicken washed with bleach and Dawn, that went down the garbage disposal. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Eggshells. You know, if I want to clear out my stomach, at least I ain't gotta worry about dying. I mean, with that bleach, you know, I gotta worry about my insides getting burnt up, my esophagus getting burnt up. I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen with that bleach when it slide all down my intestines. Go get, man, come on, man, be all messed up. Like what you ate last? Chicken. I ate some chicken. I should have known I shouldn't have ate that chicken. It looked good. Fried, looked juicy and crisp. I was wondering why it's kind of white. It's white because they had bleach. That ain't flour, that's bleach. I'm just saying. I don't know about y'all, but I'm eating. If I had a choice, that was my last thing. And they said X-Lax or chicken with bleach, I'm going straight to the X-Lax. I'm gonna chew a whole tablet like it's a Hershey's chocolate. I sure will. I eat that sucker, and hey, I know I'm being a toilet, but at least I know what's about to happen. See, with that bleach, I'm scared. I'm scared. At McDonald's getting that tail read, I'm scared. I don't want that. I don't want none of that. I don't know what's gonna happen. So if you ain't learned nothing else, just remember. Next time y'all eating chicken, if it ain't from Popeyes or KFC, or if you got churches in your area or your local little chicken spot, you might want to pay attention. You might want to sniff it. If you sniff it and your hair start to burn a little bit and singe, yeah, they might have washed their chicken with bleach. Might be what happened. They might have washed that chicken with bleach. I'm just saying, I don't sniff food too much before I eat it, but you know, you might want to just take a sniff of that chicken leg or that chicken quarter. Or, you know, just go ahead and sniff it first. You smell a little bleach on there. I'm like, man, you know what? I don't feel good. You know what I'm saying? My stomach's a little upset. Just make up an excuse. It's not a lie. Let's go ahead. You're trying to save yourself. Let's go ahead and say, you know what? I'm like, well, take some home. That's fine. Go ahead, fix the plate. Put it in the plate. As soon as I get home, I'm throwing it in the trash. Give me a paper plate so I can throw the whole thing in the trash. Because I don't want to have to wash your plate and bring it back to your house so you can give me some more chicken. So go ahead, give me a paper plate. That way, and wrap foil paper around it. That way, as soon as I get home, matter of fact, I ain't gonna even take it to my house. Down the street, I'm just gonna sling it at a dumpster. And I'm good. I'm just saying. Yeah, Alan B, the burning hair. You smell that chicken with that bleach? Yes. Burning hair, brother. Burning hair. Little Dawn, yeah, burning hair. Yeah. All right, y'all. I'm done. This is I didn't know what we never know what we're gonna talk about over here. You just never know. But I thought it was a good message about, you know, the narcissist. When you're down here, brother Andrew, a new brother came through, and some other people come through. So thank y'all for being here. And you learned about McDonald's and tarot cards, and you learned about people washing chicken with bleach. So I thought this was very informative. So I can't even say it with a straight face. It was informative though. It was a good message till we got down to the bleach washing and the McDonald's. I mean, it was good all the way up to I think that still was good. I'm gonna go back and rewatch this one for real. So I want to hear this because I gotta realize what I said. I want to remember what I said. But man, thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for just spending time with me again. It's always fun. And like I told you, I don't know if I ever told you, I think I did say this. So I always wanted to be a comedian anyway, but to do it this way, it's only God, to be able to tell a message about narcissism, about what most of us been through, whatever it's been, and being able to laugh about it and bring in different things. Hey, I get to be still like a comedian, you know. Because what you call it, Alan B? Alan B called it, I forgot what he called it. He called it something on Wednesdays. Something comedy. I think he called it comedy hour or something like that. So yeah, I get to be a comedian. So I always love making people laugh anyway. So this is just a different way to be able to do it and bring a message. What would you say? What else you say? It's a different way to be able to bring a message and everybody learn from it and laugh. Bubbles coming out your butt. I'm just saying. I mean, you know, with the you know, I can only imagine bleach with 2 drops of Dawn and you eat the chicken. Yeah, you got bubbles coming out your butt. Yeah. That's what I call instant diarrhea. That's what that is. I ain't trying to be graphic, but that's probably what that is. You probably, as soon as you bite into that, you probably, you're not gonna have a good night. I can tell you that much. Hey, how you doing, Nita? You're not gonna have a good night. Hey, you might not have a good week eating that bleached chicken. Yeah, it might not be good for you right there. Might not be good. You might want to think. That's what I'm telling you. Sniff your chicken before you eat it. That's the new rule. We gotta, you know, at other people's house. You know, now you gotta worry about my house. I invite you over here. Trust me, I ain't washing no chicken, no bleach. Nah, I'm from Louisiana. I ain't never seen nobody do that before. So I don't. Yeah. Not gonna do that. Oh yeah, okay, comedy hour. Yeah, okay. Thank you for that, Alan B. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, but over here you safe. You ain't got to worry about the bleach. 2 drops of Dawn chicken. You good. You good over here. And you ain't got to worry about if I cook you a burger. You ain't got to worry about me turn around. I don't even own a tarot card. I don't know where to get them from. Don't want to know where to get them from. So you got to worry about tarot card or some horoscopes. I don't read horoscopes. I used to when I didn't know. I learned years ago. Long time ago. I don't do horoscopes. I'm good. Hey, teacher say, Sam, you should make TikToks with Mr. Narcissist character. You know what? That might be a good idea. Hey, that might be so. Hey, you never know. A way to inject a little bit more comedy into it. You know what? I might actually do that. I might come up with a few routines and do some TikToks with Mr. Narcissist. Oh, this is about to be funny. My TikToks might take off. This might be, okay. Yeah. TikTok lets you do 10-minute videos now. I don't think I'm going to do a 10-minute, but I like that. Thank you for sharing that with us, fam. I might actually just do that. TikToks, yeah, Mr. Narcissist. What y'all think about that? I think that might be a winner right there. How they say chicken dinner or whatever, winter chicken dinner, something like that. But yeah, I might actually do that. Yeah, I might do that. I'm gonna tell you if I do it. Well, you'll see it. I'll probably do it. No, I mean, I'll probably do it. I'll probably make something tonight or something. Mr. Narcissist. I'm gonna talk just like this in the camera, so I gotta put my camera on that stand and just do just like that's how I'm gonna do the TikTok. I'll be just like that and just talk to Mr. Narcissist. Yeah, that's gonna be. I'm like, what is this boy? Hey, they'll catch on sooner or later. Thank you for that idea. I'm gonna take you up on that. Oh, I sure will. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, there you go. Winter chicken dinner. There you go, sis. Let's see, my sis Telsha got it. Winter chicken dinner. Okay, I'm done, y'all. I promise I'm done this time. I'm done. I ain't got nothing else to say. I don't know what else to make y'all laugh about. I would have had the message. This message was why the narcissist needs you to feel bad about yourself. I know we did more laugh. I mean, we started out, serious. You know how we start. We did a lot of laughing, so hopefully you're not feeling bad. And Brother Andrew, if you're here, hopefully you was able to laugh too. Laughing it's good for the soul and everything. So, yeah. All right, y'all. Let's say a prayer so we can get out of here. And what's that? They tell us say do it, but yeah, I'm about to do that. I'm about to do that. I'm gonna do that one. I'm gonna do that. Give me a character. Never thought about that, but hey, I'm always looking for ideas. So yeah, I'm gonna start doing it. You gonna see them on YouTube because I take my shorts from TikTok and I put them on YouTube. So you'll see them over here too on my short. You subscribe to the channel. So yeah, follow me on TikTok. We about to do something different. you about to see some Mr. Narcissist skits where I'm talking like this. Oh, this is about to be lit. I'm gonna write out a couple things, pop in my head, and yeah, we about to do that. Thank you for that. All right, y'all, let's pray because I gotta pray. Gotta close this out with prayer. And y'all keep praying. Matter of fact, keep praying. I'm gonna say a prayer, but keep praying for Coach Natisha. Matter of fact, I'm supposed to text her. I'm gonna text her after this live and check on her, see how she's doing. But keep praying for Coach Natisha. Remember, I told y'all she had surgery a couple weeks back. So keep praying for Sister Coach Natisha as she healing, through this process after having surgery. So what do you say? Tell her to say Hollywood will be coming for you next. I don't want to go to Hollywood, sis. I don't want to go to Hollywood. Let's go do it from my house. We can do a movie at my. I can't go over there with them. Them people weird. They do some weird stuff over there, sis. I can't go over there with that. Because see some types of fame you just don't want. And Hollywood is one of them things. Nah, I'm good. Now they want me to go do some stand-up comedy. I'll do that. I'll go do that. I ain't trying to go over there and do no movies with Megan Fox and she drinking blood on set. I'm be looking like, man, look, I can't film tonight. It's worse than eating bleached chicken. She drinking blood, y'all. What is going on? They'll throw me off the set. They be like, that boy got to go. Right? Megan Fox over there drinking blood again. Like, can we just get through one scene? Yeah, they would. Since they wouldn't have me on the set, they be like, man, you got to go, man. We got to get somebody else for you. You funny, but like, man, y'all, if she would just drink the blood, why she can't drink it in her trailer? She an A-list celebrity. Let her go in the trailer. Why she doing it on stage? And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch my video, Hollywood, Evil. What is it called? Evil, they drinking blood. It's talking about Megan Fox and her man drinking each other's blood. Weirdos, wackos. That's some jolly jokers right there. I almost said Jolie Jockers. See, I'm making a word. That's some jolly jokers right there. But yeah. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and say a prayer so we can get out of here. God, we just want to come together just saying thank you. Thank you for this message. Thank you for this time to come together and just worship, learn about narcissist abuse again, and just continue just to to learn and share and then celebrate people that are, going through wins. Kristen said she was able to get a house right by her grandbabies. That is a win. Thank you for that. Thank you for blessing our sister with that. We also want to pray for our sister, Coach Letitia. We know she's recovering from surgery. We want to pray that, everything just continues and she continues to heal quickly, Heavenly Father, so she can be back, doing the things that she loves to do. We just want to say thank, and I know she also is about to move soon to Florida. So we praying, that whatever house or whatever community she's moving to, that it's already set in stone wherever she has to go. So we praying for our sister Coach Letitia as well on all that. Praying for everybody in the chat, Heavenly Father, that's here doing the live or going to watch the replay. We want to pray for Brother Andrew and all our brothers that are here, Brother Rizzo, Alan B, and Tony, and everybody that came through. All our sisters is in the chat. Shannon, my wife, and then Telsha, Joy. I'm losing my train of thought, but there's all the sisters that's in the chat with the YouTube. And pray for years, lyricists as well. She, dropped another album. We're just praying that it reaches the people it needs to reach, and she, doing the things she needs to do. Heavenly Father, want to pray for the doctors that we have in the chat, Dr. G and Power Dynamics. There's two sisters I know that are doctors. Want to pray for them that they continue just to learn and just share and just, different things that they know with us that we can learn from them as well. So we thank you for this family. It's bigger than the community. It's actually a family. So we want to pray for everyone that's represented in the family, all the families that are represented, everybody that's going through something or not going through something. We pray that we increase in our prayer life. We're increasing our Bible reading life. We pray that we continue doing Bible study, whether we in church or doing it from home. We pray we just continue worshiping you and leading more people to Christ, because that's what it's all about. We want to keep spreading word about narcissism and letting people understand that narcissism is real. Narcissistic abuse is real. People don't believe it, but that's fine. They don't have to believe it. People don't believe, people saying stuff years back about different things, but now they come to believe some of these things. Things are starting to happen, like revelations in the Bible. You see things starting to happen. So I want to pray for people that's dealing with sickness, any kind of hurts or pains or whatever. Heavenly Father, all our family members, we praying that we able to sleep tonight, get a good night's sleep, wake up refreshed, and when our feet hit the ground, or even before our feet hit the ground, we're already saying thank you, Jesus, for another day. And Satan already know that, hey, he got another person he got to battle with that day. But it's not just one, it's not just two. It's gonna be thousands and hundreds of thousands of us that just waking up, praying, casting out demons, telling people about Christ. And keep delivering messages like that, oh Heavenly Father. So we just want to say thank you for another night. Thank you for another opportunity to laugh. Thank you for another opportunity to just share. We want to pray. Thank you for the lights. Thank you for the air. Thank you for the food, the juice, the water, whatever we have. Thank you for the cars we drive, the gas. Even though all the prices are rising around us, oh Heavenly Father, we thank you for raising Jesus Christ. Because without him, we wouldn't be able to do the things that we're doing today. So it's not about the prices raising. It's not about the home prices raising up. It's not about none of that stuff. It's about us making sure we praying and lifting each other up, but lifting God up and just making sure that everything is on the same page. So thank you, Heavenly Father, for this word tonight. Thank you for the people that came, whether they sowed a seed of time, sowed a seed of money, laughed a little bit, was sad or whatever the case was. We just thank you for this opportunity just to share across this country and really across the world, because we got people, from different parts of the world that tune in to this channel. So we want to continue praying for growth on Telsha's channel. We want to pray for growth on Joy's channel, on Shannon's channel, on Rizzo's podcast, on Alan B Clubhouse, on Dr. G Clubhouse, on Lyricist albums. We want to continue growth right here on everything that I have going on as well, with so far as YouTube and then the TikToks and all the stuff. We reaching masses. We might not see the whole thing. And I know that's how you operate. You don't show us everything. But if we keep putting the work, keep being consistent, things will start to happen. So keep being consistent at work. Keep being consistent in your prayer life. Keep being consistent in reading your Bible. Keep being consistent in teaching your children about narcissism. Keep being consistent. And someday, at some point in time, we might even see narcissism being taught in high schools and in middle schools and in college, because it need to be taught. So we just want to say thank you, Heavenly Father, and thank you for this night. This way, in your son Jesus' name, amen, amen, and amen. Man, thank y'all for being here. Always awesome. Drink some water. But thank y'all for being here. God bless y'all. Always awesome to spend time with y'all all the time. What do you say, Coach Tisha? I don't know. She moving to Florida. She in Alabama right now. I know she's supposed to be moving there. She's supposed to be letting me know whenever she's moving. So I know she is using supposed to be moving there. Oh, thank you, sis. Thank you. Oh, I think she said she just left. Okay, be safe, Telsha. God bless you. Going to Bible study. Nothing wrong with that. We got Bible study tomorrow in the house. So thank y'all again, man, for being here. God bless y'all. Check out my message. Let me see. The message from last week was what I put out last week. I put out I don't remember what I put out. Was it this one? Nah, that was a good message though. Don't waste your weight. That wasn't last week. I can't remember the one I put out last week. But check out my message. I'm gonna be doing this next week. Thank God for the attack. That's coming out next week. I ain't even wrote it up yet, but God put it on my heart to put that out. So I'll put that out next week. Should be a good message. So, but thank y'all for being here, man. God bless y'all. And we'll see y'all. We're gonna put a little music on and close out, family. And we'll see y'all next time. God bless y'all. And thank you again for being here. Hey, share the video out. Share it on Facebook. Well, Facebook kill your ass, actually. But, if you got friends, email or whatever, share it out to them. Tell somebody about the channel. More people need this laughter and more people need to learn about narcissistic abuse. Share out, Shannon stuff and Telsha and Joy. Just share it out because more people need to learn about. Yeah, prioritize your healing. Thank you for that, teacher. I didn't even know what I talked about that. Thank you for that, teacher. God bless you. Yeah, that's what I was talking about last week. Prioritize your healing. That was a good message last week. I don't have the I think I deleted that one somehow. I don't have the message for that one, but again, check that one out. God bless y'all. And I'll see y'all next time. I'll hit y'all with a little music and we'll see y'all. All right, man. Y'all be blessed. God bless y'all. Let me see what we got.